You know what I'm saying? Just get her done. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. All praises, glory, and honor to the Most High, the only creator and possessor of all things. Forever live his anointed, beloved Son in the hearts and minds of the faithful elect. Headquarter Friday, honor and humility. Bringing the Shabbat in, Shabbat Shalom to everybody in the chat. Y'all see the title. The just shall live by faith, first for cowards. That's the name of the class tonight. You know, here to boost the faith of our brothers and sisters in the wake of this so-called pandemic called the coronavirus. You ain't got no authority. And you being afraid of something or doubting or worrying ain't never did you any good anyway. All right, so y'all climb on in, hit the share button, hit the like button. We're going to pray in. We're going to share a video. You know, it's states of emergencies and national emergencies all over this continental United States. But the just shall live by faith, first for cowards. Remember that. Remember that. We're going to get her done. We're going to pray in. We're going to pick a powerful psalm. Then we're going to say a spiritual nuke prayer against the coronavirus. And, you know, we're gonna chop it on up, and we're going to deal with the aspect of faith, meaning fully persuaded in mindset, belief. You understand? An unwavering belief is what you need to combat the forces of darkness and to get through any of these last and trying seconds that we are in. An unflinching, unadulterated belief, a strong conviction, which you know you call today faith. All right, being afraid of anything ain't never did nothing for you anyway. Worrying or doubting ain't never did nothing for you. Ever. All right, that's right, we got motion. We're going to pray, and we're going to pray boldly, and we're going to pray with a militant mindset to go on the attack when dealing with the adversary's kingdom. Hey, trip about this, serve him his papers. Yeah, we got motion. Every last one of y'all believers, what y'all doing being afraid and fearing and thinking them little flimsy little paper masks gonna stop something. You understand? And me as your bro, I ain't got no problem with, because, you know, you got them scriptures in the Apocrypha to talk about you may desire to go into a city, but may not be able to. So your bro, I never got no problem with, you know what I'm saying, putting up extra victuals and preparations and all that. I'm talking about the fear factor. What are we doing as believers? How many times the Most High got to show us as the children of Israel that he about this life? It ain't nothing too hard for him. How many more miracles you need to see? How many more miracles you need to read about? How many more miracles you need to see manifest right in the front of your nostrils for you to understand you're dealing with absolute power? We run around talking about we Israelites and we believers in the Mashiach and all that, but you afraid though. What are you afraid of? Ain't nothing to be afraid of. He ain't gave us the spirit of fear, but the spirit of power, the spirit of love, and the spirit of a sound mind. We around here afraid for Negroes' kneecaps knocking. I'm like, what is wrong with what's going on? Brother, you ain't heard? And what about this? And what about what? Oh, you know, the coronavirus. And look, you know, they keep changing the name on that sucker. It went from the Wuhan virus, coronavirus. Now it's called the COVID-19 virus. I said, boy, these heathens are really, really playing what? Mind games. See that? Look, if your mind accepts it, your body is going to follow. That's it. Y'all know how this thing spread? It's spreading through fear. They make you afraid. Right? Then you accept it. You accept you sick, and your body follows. As a man thinketh, so is he. That's all. There's a book called the Bible. You should try to read it sometime. If y'all believers in the Mashiach, the Messiah, who is currently sitting at the right hand of the Heavenly Father right now as we speak, it should be nam brother or sister on this chat afraid. Should be nobody listening afraid. of what we up against? Nobody. How many more times you need to read about an angel of the Most High dropping 185,000 of your enemies overnight while you sitting up fighting and scratching? How many more times you need to read the story of the Messiah sleep at the back of the ship or the boat, and it's a storm going, right? And even the sea raging, and he sleep. And he get up and ask the disciples, what y'all afraid of? Oh, ye or what? Little faith? And he rebukes the wind. He rebuked the sea, and everything's calm. What do we learn from that? Worrying, the disciples worrying about a situation they right up against. Whatever storm you're going through, you worrying about it ain't gonna do nothing about it. It ain't. Doubt and worry ain't never did nothing for us. Period. Get on up, claim your authority in Messiah, and rebuke that deal and render it powerless. Hallelujah. Shabbat shalom to our beautiful family in the chat. You understand? Last weekend was a beautiful weekend. The destruction of Nicanor. You see? The Purim feast. Beautiful thing. And the Most High showed mercy and allow us what? Right back for another Shabbat. All right, NehemiYAH, you got a song. We're going to pray on in. Again, y'all hit that like. Y'all hit that share button. The just shall live by faith. Just means justified, or the righteous shall live by faith and unflinching, unadulterated belief, beyond belief, fully persuaded. Fear is for cowards. Yeah. Straight like that. That's just what it is. All right. You got a song, big brother?
Man, I wanted to read
man, hey, wherever the spirit leads you.
Then 43:1.
Then we gonna lead Isaiah 43:1. Hold on, let me turn this on down. Yeah, that's a good one. You said, boy, we ain't gonna do no something. We do Isaiah 43. You should read on down to 7 on that one.
You gonna read it all there.
I mean, hey, you know, it bomb on it, you know, that he tell you what I did to the other nations for you. Read on down at 7, boy, you be that's the bomb.
Just listening to you talk, you know what I'm saying? Just listening to you talk, like, brought motivation to that scripture. Like, there's a few things that was just hitting right out of it, but I said, man, you must remember this whole thing.
Man, so
it makes it the very situation you're talking about at this very hour. And then just to remind our people, this is how much your Elohim loves you. This is how much your Elohim stands in the void for you. Just like you said, that man, while you were sleeping and farting and scratching, whatever you doing inside midnight, he dropped your enemies, even while you sleep. Because he don't slumber no sleep.
Serve a powerful God.
Hey, and you notice we was praying before that. Our prayers confound the enemy.
Right, we have a prayer night every week.
Render him powerless. You dig? It ain't no thing. You know, I'm all about bold and militant prayers now. Hey, I love to talk my talk against the adversary. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love it. You mean I can actually talk my talk? And boy, and hey, declare him defeated. All right, y'all. So look, we about to go ahead and face Jerusalem. We're gonna pray on in. All right. Fear is for cowards, though. Fear is for cowards. Let this lesson be a blessing to your spirit and let it boost your faith. All right. So I think he gonna come on in with the Isaiah 43, and then we're gonna say us a prayer against the coronavirus and every sickness that's attempting to afflict and plague the children of Israel in this very hour. And we're gonna declare it powerless. All right. NehemiYAH, you ready to roll?
Yeah, I'm reading that 1 through 15.
All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and get myself together. Get on down. All right, let's get her done. Let's get her done. Hallelujah, hallelujah. All praises, glory, and honor to the Most High. Shabbat shalom to everybody in the chat. Y'all come on in. You know, let this lesson be a blessing to your spirit May the Most High command Ruach HaKodesh to rain down and manifest in the midst of us. And command the gifts, the fruits, and the sign of Ruach HaKodesh to chase us down, to overtake us, that wherever the sole of our feet tread, we may boldly declare the reign of Yah is here. Let's get it done, Nehemiah.
All right, let's get it. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 1. But now, thus said the Most High, that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name. Thou art mine. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned. Neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. For I am Yahweh thy power.
That's right.
The Holy One of Israel.
That's right.
Thy Savior. I gave Egypt for a rest, Ethiopian cedar for thee. Since thou was precious in my sight, thou hast been honored, and I have loved thee. Therefore I will give men for thee.
That's right.
And people for thy life.
That's right.
Fear not.
Do what?
Fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east and gather thee from the west.
Come on home.
And I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far and my daughters from the ends of the earth. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Even everyone that is called by my name.
Come on.
For I have created him for my glory. And I have formed thee. Yeah, I have made him. Bring forth the blind that have eyes, and the deaf that has ears. Ooh.
That's right.
Let all nations be gathered together. Let people be assembled, who among them can declare this, and show us former things. Let them bring forth their witnesses, that they may be justified. Or let them hear and say, it is true.
That's right.
Ye are my witnesses,
Come on,
said Yahweh, and my servant, whom I have chosen, that ye may know and believe me, and understand that I am he. Before me there was no power formed.
That's right.
Neither shall there be after me. I, even I, am Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh.
Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh. That's right.
And besides me there is no Savior. I have declared, I have saved, I have shown when there was no strange God among you. Therefore, ye are my witness, said Yahweh, that I am power. Yeah, and for the day I am he. There is none that can deliver out of mine. I will work. And who shall let it?
That's right.
Thus said the Lord, your Redeemer. Thus said the Lord, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. For your sake I have sent to Babylon, and have brought down all their nobles.
That's right.
And the Chaldeans.
Come on.
Whose cry is in the ships. Hallelujah! Say la!
Hey, Nehemiah, do me a favor. Read 26 for me in that chapter. Read that chapter, that verse 26.
Gotcha. Verse 26.
Come on.
But put me in remembrance.
Do what?
Put me in remembrance.
Come on.
Let us plead together. Declare that thou mayest be justified. Thy first father has sinned, and thy teachers have transgressed against me. Therefore I have profaned the princesses of the sanctuary, and have given Jacob to the curse, and Israel to the reproach.
Man,
What happens when we go up against our
Yeah.
team?
Knows what he say, put me in remembrance. I sent to Babylon to bring down all the nobles, right?
Boy,
Man.
and the Chaldees.
All right, y'all, we about to pray against every sickness, every plague, including this coronavirus, all right? Yahweh El Elyon, the owner, creator, and possessor of all there is, in the name of Yahushua Mashiach, I bring before your throne all the sick in Israel, all the sick who may be plagued in mind, body, or spirit. Your word says, whatever I bind on earth is bound in heaven. Whatever I loose on earth is loosed in heaven. I claim authority in Yahushua Mashiach, who is seated at your right hand right now. I loose all your ministering angels of health. Command them to rain down a healing that is complete, a healing that is understood right now. Use me, and use us as your battle axe and weapons of war to come against, attack, and break the back and bind the strong man called the coronavirus and the fear of it that's plaguing the minds of your people. I declare it powerless. I cast it down and cast it out into a herd of swine. Use me and use us as your battle axe and weapons of war to come against, attack, to break the back and bind every sickness and disease that's afflicting your people this very second. I declare it powerless. Cast it down and cast it out into a herd of swine in the authority of Yahushua Mashiach. And by his mighty and precious blood, I pray, Yahweh El Elyon, Yahweh Zebaoth, master of the heavenly armies, I loose all your ministering angels of warfare. Command them to rain down and crack the skulls of the coronavirus and every sickness that is plaguing your people this very second. Command them to establish a protective hedge around your saints. Command them to come against, confound, and put down every sickness and unclean spirit that is in opposition to the well-being of your people. Command them to render a judgment in our favor right now. Send forth your most militant and elite angelic warriors in this very hour. In the name of Yahweh Mashiach, and by his mighty and precious blood, I pray, Yahweh El Elyon, Yahweh Yireh, I loose your ministering angels of provision and blessing. Command them to shower us with the blessings of Abraham, your friend. Command the blessings of Deuteronomy 28 to chase us down and overtake us. Command Ruach HaKodesh to give us a continual overflow of your spirit. Command the fruits, gifts, and signs of Ruach HaKodesh to chase us down and overtake us, that wherever the sole of our feet may tread, we may boldly declare the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Use us as your battle axe and your weapons of war to raise the dead, cast out devils, cleanse lepers, and heal every manner of sickness. Use us as your battle axe and your weapons of war to cast down and tread on serpents, scorpions, principalities, Leviathan, and every ruler of darkness. Use us as your battle axe and your weapons of war to give sight to the blind, hearing to the deaf, speech to the dumb, and strength to the lame. Use us as your battle axe and your weapons of war, that in our very presence and shadow, the devils cry out and flee, and your people are delivered. Let the crying of the prisoner come before thee. According to your power, preserve thou those who are appointed to die, and render into the bosom of our enemies sevenfold the reproach wherewith they reproach thee, O Yah. So we, your people, and sheep of your pasture, will give thee thanks forever. We will magnify your name unto all generations. Hallelujah! Selah! Yahoo! Yeah. Let's get her done. Real thing this. Let's get her done. Yeah. That's right.
Hallelujah!
Yeah.
Hallelujah!
We'll get her done.
Use us! Use us!
That's right. That's right.
Ain't no time to be shaking.
That's
Ain't
right.
No time to be shaking.
That's
ain't
right.
no quivering around.
Ain't no quivering, ain't no timid now.
What you say, boy? First for cowards.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Timmy.
Boy, y'all Kevin came in on fire. Boy,
That's
outside,
right.
though, he
Timmy, we
praising
was
the Lord.
outside, boy.
That's right.
They outside, though, he praising the Lord.
That's right, brother.
That's right.
That's
what
right.
I like.
That's right, brother. Let's get her
Boy,
done.
outside, hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You want to see the way sleep don't know.
I want to sleep.
No, I ain't talking about you.
Boy, we ain't sleep.
That's right.
He was ready. He was ready. Ain't you glad that you got up? Huh?
Yeah.
Ain't you glad that you got up?
Y'all young men really need to hear this because y'all won't be holding the line down.
That's right. Hallelujah.
That's what we
Y'all
do.
My brother. How you
Hello,
be?
my brother. I'm blessed.
All good.
Blessed.
All right, y'all. Y'all see the topic. The just shall live by faith. First for cowards. All right. So let's go ahead and get her done. I'm about to share this video real quick. Talk to me. What you got going on, brother?
Look here, hallelujah.
That's right.
Praise the mighty name of the Most High.
That's
Praise his
right.
name. Praise his name. He is amongst us through our praise.
That's right.
He's amongst us through our praise. When Peter and them, well, who was it? Was it Peter? It was two apostles in the prison. And what they did, they didn't cry. They didn't mope. They didn't say, man, I can't wait till we get up out of here. They praised the name of the Most High.
That's right.
They praised the name of the Most High.
Boy, them cells came open, didn't
Man, it got the jiggling up in there.
We got motion.
It got the jiggling.
Hey,
up in
we
there.
got motion.
That's right.
Well, I see y'all up in here sweating.
That's right. That's right.
Boy,
We got, yeah.
boy, look here.
Bust your guns.
Look here, man. I don't know about y'all, but
Yo,
I am
Fred.
excited right now.
That's right.
I'm on a real, man.
You should be.
Hey,
I'm
man,
excited
let
right
that
now.
fire go out that the worldwide assembly may partake,
Yes.
join in, and be on that same fire.
And that's right.
The Spirit of the Lord shoot.
That's
shoot.
right.
Bro, I'm excited, man, just to be here right now at this very moment.
That's right. That's
At
right.
this very moment. I have three young men. I have 3 young men. You
That's
know what I mean?
good
That I must be a uncle or a father to the fathers.
That's right.
I must be a big brother to the little brother. And I know one thing, that on the watch that the Most High has given me, we are not going to slack.
That's right. That's right.
We are not going to slack.
That's right.
And we ain't going to be scared around here either.
That's right. That's right. Bust your guns. We got motion. We got motion. Bruce up in there sweating. What's wrong? Yeah, I'm gonna need some more water. I got one now, but that ain't gonna be enough.
You might have bring
Bring
one more.
He gonna give us that
bring
water
3
that's
for y'all killing
everlasting.
That's right.
That's everlasting.
All right, let me share this real quick. And then look, we're gonna get it in. We're gonna spend the majority of our class today in the book of Hebrews. We're gonna get her done. Roddy Rod in the building. The just shall live by faith. First for cowards. First for cowards. All right, let's get her done. We all good. Let me share this real quick. Show you how these heathens
Well, right.
and all the non-believers are shaking in their boots this very hour. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. My brother, blessings. I see y'all good.
What up, though?
Shabbat shalom to everybody in the
All right,
chat.
bro, you good? Yes, sir. Boy, this is a great way to start.
That's right.
And a weekend.
That's
bro.
right. Bust your guns.
Great way, boy.
How many?
Feels good.
Hey, how many more miracles you need to see?
And look,
Most High
each
done
one
proved,
of us have a personal testimony.
Most High done proved himself time and time again.
Look, I know you, brothers. I know the testimonies y'all have.
Oh, Kanye.
That's right.
Kanye. Ain't this, what is this? What's the Gregorian day?
And
Friday,
so you know it's Friday the 13th too. So you know all the superstitious Negroes is shaking in their boots. On top of the so-called national shutdown, national emergency, coronavirus, St. Louis County, state of emergency, and all over this continental United States.
All over.
Man, I'm loving it.
Hey, look, this is a great time to be. Right before we got delivered out of Egypt.
Yeah.
right before the first Passover. This might be the last Passover. 400 years has been served. Any day now. Hey, look, and what it hit right before we got delivered, the plague of the Most High.
That's right.
Tore through Egypt.
That's right.
And Israel did not suffer. How many cases of Israelite casualties from the coronavirus on record? I don't mean the Jewish. How many Hebrew Israelites on record?
I don't know now.
I'm at zero for the calculator.
I'm at 0 too. And I think I can count that high.
Hey, look, now's the time for you Israelites to be obedient and diligent in this walk.
That's right.
You supposed to be turning it up more and more, seeing all this happening. Turn it up. Bust your guns. All right, I'm about to play this video real quick. Look at these heathens.
Hey everybody on chat, Book Sam. This is AMTV Alternative Media Television. We have breaking news that President Trump just ordered a national emergency, and this includes giving the authority to FEMA camp to go through all the states and control the best way they can the virus, meaning that they're going to control you, the people, to quarantine whoever they want, put in the camps whoever they want, and also the National Guard will be deployed. So you're going to see military and FEMA working together, doing their best. There's been 40 deaths in this country, but let me tell you something about the virus. What you're seeing by the people is worse than the virus. I want to make sure everybody understands this. I'm going in the stores. I'm seeing just people pushing clothes, women out of the way. There's nothing on the shelves. Everything is almost gone. This country has been so coddled, and thank God we've been fortunate, but this country has been so coddled that the people's reaction is worse than the virus. This is the thing that we need to be concerned about. They're going to ravage everything. They're going to take everything. Imagine Americans standing in line waiting for bread. You think they're going to treat anybody with any kind of decency? I know most of you guys tuning in will, but the majority of people out there won't. Because again, they're spoiled brats who've had everything given to them on a silver platter that they don't know how to act in any kind of emergency or disaster. So we have to worry about the people, the population, more than we have to worry about the virus. And this is the big issue, and this is a big problem in this country. Maybe the military has a point. Maybe the people in this country needs to get quarantined. Maybe they need to be controlled because they cannot conduct themselves with any civility. And I know this for a fact. We're going through all these markets. Everything is gone. Everything is gone. They are attacking each other. They are killing each other. And this virus has only killed 40 people in this country. So something else is going on. The markets are crashing. We are literally positioning ourselves with war with Russia, with war with Iran, as we just sent the Patriot missile, a deployment missile to Iraq. Okay, we've been deploying nuclear missiles in Poland. Things are going on in the background that they're not telling us. This is more than what we're saying. This is more than just a coronavirus, which the majority of them are mild symptoms, but this is a bioengineered weapon, no matter what anybody tells you. So we don't know how it's going to mutate or how it's going to react. But we do know that people's true nature, our true human nature in a disaster shows what it really is. And right now, it's evil. And people need to pray to God, and we need to treat our sisters and our brothers better. We need to treat our neighbors better instead of acting like wild animals. But it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. And it's going to get worse because, again, we've been so fortunate the last few years, and we have been, last few decades, and we have been having everything handed to us on a silver platter. And people don't know how to act in case of an emergency, and they're treating this like an apocalypse, which, look, it's smart to be prepared. I definitely want you guys to be prepared. But also, remember that the only way we're going to get out of this if we're united as Americans. Anyway, guys, I'm going to keep you updated on this. In Arizona, we've been seeing
united as Americans. No, it's over for you, buddy. It's over for thou.
Treating anybody decently. Everybody's attacking one another. The government is going to make things worse when you have military and FEMA getting involved. The people will see how much worse it's going to get. Make sure you have food, of course. Make sure you have your own water supply. Make sure you have your prescription drugs. Make sure you're taking vitamin C. Make sure you're drinking hot limited water. Washing your hands. Being smart. But the least thing
he ain't said nothing about no commandments. Being obedient to God.
As an American community is treat each other.
He ain't said nothing.
Also, wanted to update you. I spoke with John. I've been out of all inventory. All of our food storage kits are now 7 to 8 weeks out, completely liquidated.
BitcoinRich.com.
I just got in. Thank God. We just got in. I just spoke with John, customer service. Feel free to give our customer support team a call. New emergency family preparedness kits. And I authorize them to bring everything down to cost. We're not making any money. Just covers shipping. I've got these things, and this can feed your entire family, folks. I can get it out to you in 5 to 7 business days immediately until we sell out of this new existing inventory. Now, these kits, I think I'm the only company in the world that actually...
In the world? Well, yeah, you can smell a snake oil salesman when you see him, can't you, boy? So y'all look that up when y'all get a chance. First scripture we're going to go to. All right, let's get it cracking. First scripture, 2 Timothy 1. 2 Timothy 1, we're going to read 7 through 9. 2 Timothy 1. Let's read 7 through 9, my brothers. Let's get it done. Y'all heard the topic. The just mean those that are justified, righteous in the eyes of the Most High. They live by an unflinching faith. Faith means belief. You're fully persuaded. We'll read 2 Timothy 1. We're going to read 7 through 10. All right, one of y'all brews grabbing. Let's get it done.
Yo.
Let's go ahead and bust these guns, man. What you afraid of? Now is the time for you to be more obedient to your maker. And guess what? More diligent in serving him. Every Israelite should be turning up in this hour. You shouldn't be nowhere making no rap videos talking about you cooking cocaine. Grabbing your gun off the Bible. Boy, and that's a whole bag full of cake batter. That ain't no real cocaine. What is wrong with this guy?
That's why I didn't separate the water.
Man, what is... Hey, in this late hour, you shooting rap videos, rapping in rap videos about cooking crack. And you producing music behind it too. Now's the time for you Israelites to be obedient and diligent in this. Get you some ink, get you some glory in this late hour. The Most High is showing you, look, hey, I'm about to make a move in this earth. I'm about to shut it all down. And look, you're going to spend your last seconds acting like you're cooking crack in a rap video. Call it the gangster gospel. That boy should be ashamed of himself. And look, and everybody supporting that Negro in this hour. And you know, see, and you know, your elders ain't even checked you behind it. You understand? Because you ain't even ashamed of putting that out like that. You don't even think twice. You'd have been put about of honor and humility doing something like that. We do not play that over here. But the thing about it, young men see us up here teaching the word and then get on YouTube and see Malaki acting like I'm cooking crack.
In a pot in the kitchen, smoking a blunt.
And Jay Straughter behind the
and NehemiYAH is the cameraman. And y'all Kelly made the beat. What y'all gonna say? Them brothers is off.
And Rock went up to the door when you trying to rob something.
Yeah. Rock got the hoodie on. And you'll hear some popping men fitteds. But you an Israelite though. You a conscious bro. They're known longer than me. Boy, you almost 40. Go sit down somewhere. You ain't about to look. You a whack rapper when it comes to the carnal life. Spiritually speaking, that boy cold. But guess what? You lose your oil. You lose your oil when you're not diligent in this. When everything else you got going on in life is a higher priority than the kingdom of heaven. And you look up, you in the rap videos. cooking crack. Now is the time, Israel, to be obedient. Now is the time to be diligent. Go hard for the Most High in this hour. This very second. Get you some glory. Make the angels stand up and say, yeah, that's one of my brothers right there. Yeah. Job well done, good and faithful servant. Them men should be ashamed of themselves and they elders. Because the fact that they even second guess about putting that video out should let you know what kind of behavior is allowed. Now, around here, we challenge each other to be righteous. I'm going to get on your nerves till we get to the kingdom.
That's right.
I'm going to get on your nerves until we in the kingdom like, yeah, all right, that's what's up, bro. I'm glad somebody said something. Dang.
Good looking.
You don't want that blood on your hands.
And for y'all that's listening and know what I'm talking about, I'm talking to you. All right. So let's get it.
2 Timothy chapter 1.
Start at verse 7.
I'm gonna start at 6.
Okay.
Wherefore I put thee in remembrance that thou stir up the gift of Yah, which is in thee by putting on my hands. For Yahweh hath not given us the spirit of fear.
For the Most High, what?
But the Most High has not given us the spirit of fear.
He ain't gave us that. Whenever you into a spirit of being afraid and scared, that's of the devil. Now trip off that. Everybody shook about this coronavirus. Everybody. Knees knocking. And again, I ain't against you getting extra water and food. What are you afraid of? People are afraid around here, calling themselves believers in the Most High. It's a shame. The Most High didn't give us that spirit. That spirit come from the adversary. All right, go ahead.
But of power.
But of what?
But of power.
Y'all know power is a spirit. Most High gave you a powerful spirit, not afraid spirit. All right, go ahead.
And of love.
He gave you the spirit of love. There is no fear in love, right? Go ahead.
And of a sound mind.
A sound mind, not a shaky mind, not double mind, not a mind that's unsure. The Most High give you power, love, sound mind. He don't give you an afraid or a fearful spirit that torments you. What you afraid of the coronavirus for? Come on.
Be not thou therefore ashamed of the testimony of our master, nor of me his prisoner, but be thou partaker of the afflictions of the gospel, according to the power of Yahweh.
According to the power of the Most High. You're going to go through afflictions. You understand? Getting in this, you're going to go through afflictions. The entire world ain't going to like you. You're going to go through it. But notice what it said, according to the power of the Most High. We dealing with power, authority here. All right, go ahead.
Who has saved us and called us with an holy calling.
Come on.
Not according to our works, but according to his own purpose.
According to what?
To his own purpose.
So the Most High declares salvation to us based off his own desire. It ain't nothing you did. What you thought, you kept enough Sabbaths. So the Most High was going, you know what I'm saying? Or you kept enough Passovers in his eyes. The reason that he woke you up to this truth is because of his own purpose, his own desire. Go ahead.
And grace.
And what?
And grace.
That's favor. Go ahead.
Which was given us in HaMashiach Yahweh before the world began.
Before what?
Before the world began.
Before the world began, you was chosen in the Mashiach. Before he established the foundation of this earth, you was already chosen. Don't lose your reward talking about you cooking up in the kitchen. Glorifying Satan's kingdom. All right, come on.
That's number 10.
Read 10.
But is now made manifest by the appearing of our Savior, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
Come on.
Who have abolished death.
Who have what?
Have abolished death.
Yeah, what you afraid of dying for? Your master abolished death. Meaning we got the right to eternal life now. What you afraid of putting off the flesh for? Go ahead.
And have brought life and immortality.
Yeah.
To life through the gospel.
Through the gospel. Yeah, go ahead, Rob.
Quick shot right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Luke 10,
Hey, her.
verse 19.
I'll let him get that real quick. Grab it. Let's get her done.
The Most High will. Luke 10, verse 19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you.
Know what he said? He gave you power. J to the He's. Shabbat Shalom. I notice. Read that again.
Right. Luke 10 and 19. Again. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you.
Yeah, power, authority. You have authority over the kingdom of darkness. So flex and bust your guns. Like, what is you waiting on? What are we afraid? Because this pandemic is out, and this natural disaster is coming, and the stock market about to crash. Okay, good.
Right.
Meaning what? We got next. Meaning the kingdom is coming.
Right.
What are you afraid of? There's nothing to be afraid of in this hour. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Prepare. Get your little waters and your food and all that. Nothing wrong with that. But what are you afraid of? He ain't gave you the spirit of fear. Fear is for cowards. All right? Hebrews 3 and 1.
Oh, praise. Too scared.
Yeah. Let's get her done. That's right. Let my people go. That's what time it is. Worldwide. Time to pray against all the heathen nations that's afflicting Israel in this very hour.
That's right. That's right.
He asked the Most High to rain down, send forth his most militant and elite angelic warriors. Rain down and crack the skulls of the strong men that got them bound in this very hour. Render them powerless. Open your mouth up. All right, let's get her done. Hebrews 3 and start at verse 1.
All right, Hebrews chapter 3, verse 1.
Yeah.
Wherefore, holy brethren, partakers of heavenly calling.
Partakers of the heavenly calling. We are in fellowship with the Father, Son, and Ruach. We in fellowship. Partakers. Unity. Know what he called us though? Holy brethren. Set apart. Set apart. How you a brethren in this, but you over there doing that? And get mad when somebody address you on it. Nah, you can't be doing that. Or close your mouth in St. Louis claiming you an Israelite.
One or the other.
You ain't look, if you over there cooking crack, you ain't no, you can't open your mouth and claim you this in these streets. Because guess what? People gonna call you on it. Ain't you that Hebrew? Ain't you that brother used to rap about the Most High? What you doing with all this on and rapping about this? All this darkness coming out your mouth. What you on? Feel like your heart gonna fall out your chest then, boy. You be declared a hypocrite in front of everybody. You see that? If you gonna be about this, you gotta be about it. If I got caught on camera on shooting a video talking about I'm cooking crack, y'all know it'll be over for me. Boy, go sit down somewhere.
Well, they wouldn't hear Malaki at all.
Go sit down somewhere. So why is it different for you? You've been around longer than me. Now, it ain't no difference. If you an Israelite claiming you follow Messiah, and especially if you in our city, hey, you can't talk that no more. You can't talk that. Because guess what we gonna do every time we see you? We gonna call you on it. Boy, you still cooking up and talking about shooting brothers in the head. That what you on? These brothers, so-called brothers around you ain't checked you behind that?
No, the elders ain't do that.
No, if you
everybody to the award show and get the rooms and treat them to food and encourage them, then give them some vain little idol saying good music.
Negroes done lost y'all mind. The fact that he wasn't even afraid to put that out there lets you know. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Hey, listen. Most of us can't afford the sins that we carry in ourselves, let alone carry the sins of somebody else knowingly.
I mean, y'all want to know.
If that's the case, then Nehemiah could have stayed Big J. I could have stayed who I was in St. Louis, and kept Big Man Entertainment going in every strip club around this bitch.
Hey, Nehemiah, when he first came around us, was a big time club promoter.
And hustle.
That ain't no excuse. Yeah, so he could have still been sending out them flyers with them naked women on them. Talking about come to the strip club after y'all leave Bible study. Now he realized, look, that ain't what it is, and he had to stop.
And nobody told me, but I was convicted.
That's right.
Then I converse with my brothers. Then I rock y'all. Then I converse with y'all. Because you can't lead the people to life, spitting darkness. They can't take you. They can't hear you, man. But if you change, and look, the man club that I was at the night I got shot up when I came to class sat right here in this building about a month ago, right there with nephew sitting there right now.
Yeah.
He came in here and said, man, I came to see what I've been hearing, that Big J has changed.
Yeah. You can't look, you can't put light with darkness. You can't. And if that's the case, like if you're like, well, I mean, you doing that to feed your family. Boy, if that's the case, there's no reason for any brother or sister to change. That sister can say a stripper, that brother can keep selling X pills. He can keep popping X pills. Notice right here it says, holy brethren.
Set apart.
We start from the top again, brother. Let's get it.
Wherefore, holy brethren, partakers of the heavenly call.
That's right.
Consider the apostle and high priest of our profession, HaMashiach Yahushua.
Now, the profession ain't like what you do for work. When you look up profession, it says confession. What you confessing out your mouth, right? So we say, consider Messiah, holy brethren, consider our master. Go ahead.
Who was faithful to him that appointed him.
Who was what?
Faithful to him that appointed him.
Faithful, meaning the Most High could count on him. He give him an order, guaranteed to get done.
Guaranteed.
Now, what that say about us? What that say about you? The Most High gave you this truth. Can he count on you to deliver?
Ooh.
Can he count on you? Or is it always an excuse after an excuse after an excuse? He say, consider Messiah, who created it all and was faithful. Meaning I can depend on him. When it's time for the work to get done, he there. He gonna get it done. Now ask yourself, am I faithful in this? No matter what I get thrown in life, am I 12 toes down? He said, you got 12 toes? Nephew, look like that's just a saying, because it's 12 tribes of Israel. So we say 12 toes down, right? All right, go ahead.
Then when you say faithful, right?
Yeah.
Faithful, and how far did our Messiah take it to? All the way to the death.
That's right.
Now that's faithful. Even if I have to die for this, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna complete the task. I was made for this purpose.
Didn't he say it?
I was made for this purpose.
Be faithful unto death, and I give you a crown of life. Be faithful unto death, meaning be dependable. I can count on you, even if it costs you your life, and I give you a crown of life.
Oh, that's major.
Badge
of honor. It's a glorious war. What you mean? Don't let no Gentile Leonidas claim it. Boy, you an Israelite. Boy, you contain the power of all within inside your bones. Come on, man.
That's right.
Come on, man. 40 cases ain't an Israelite in one of them. AIDS that kill more you Negroes than the coronavirus, and you ain't even tripping. You still out here barebacking.
right, heart disease.
Oh man, heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, stress,
gang violence,
gang violence, gang bang,
abortion.
Abortions rank higher than them all, to which the so-called Negro, which is the minority of minorities in this, is ranked number one.
Then all combined.
Then all combined.
Come on, let's get back to this.
Verse 2,
Yeah.
chapter 3. Who was faithful to him that appointed him, as also Moses was faithful in all his.
Flat out, another great man in our history. Moshe. Another great man in our history, Moshe. You see that? Or Masha, however you want to say it. But he was faithful. All right, go ahead.
Verse 3. For this man was counted worthy of more glory than Moses.
Yeah.
Inasmuch as he who has built a house that's more honor than the house.
Have more honor than the house. So the one that built the house get more honor than the house itself. Like you say, look, I built that structure over there. You're gonna be like, dang. Like you gonna receive more honor than the actual house that you built because of the skill. Make sense? So just like he's comparing Messiah is greater than Moses, just like a man that's a master builder is greater than what he builds. Right? All right, go ahead.
It should make sense, because who brought Moses? Who gave Moses the commandment?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Verse 4.
Come on.
For every house is built by some man.
Come on.
But he that built all things is Yahweh.
Come on.
And Moses verily was faithful in all his house as a servant for a testimony of those things which were to be spoken out.
Flat out, your works follow you. You see? That's why I be saying, look, get you some ink, get you some glory in this thing, man. All these prophecies unfolded. You living in the time where the prophets were seeing. Get you some glory. What you waiting on? What are you afraid of? Now is the time for you to be turning it up. Turn it up. Constantly turn it up. Ask the Most High, what else you got for me? I need some more work to do. We don't even do that.
We do the job for overtime.
Yeah, we don't even do that. Yeah, you put your request for overtime. But on your prayers every day, you like, Most High, hey, what demons I'm dropping today? Who you got me long stomping and casting out today? And you scared to talk greasy to the devil. But you got road rage though. You'll talk crazy to that car on the highway, but you won't put Satan in his place. Well, how do you do that? Open your mouth and boldly declare him, look, get away from me. You got the name of Yahushua, you got his blood, and you got the spoken word of Yah. Open your mouth and launch your offensive, your missiles out your mouth against him. We got motion. All right, go ahead.
Verse 6.
Come on home.
But Christ as a son over his own house.
Yeah.
Whose house are we? If we hold fast the confidence.
The what?
The confidence.
You got to be bold in this thing. You got to be confident, very sure about this. Come on.
And the rejoicing of the hope firm unto the end.
You hear that? You the house of a Mashiach, meaning he dwell in us. But guess what? You got to hold this thing to the end. Notice it said confidence and the rejoicing of hope. You heard us say sometimes what? Rejoice and believe. You got the victory already. Right? Satan already defeated. He remind him, sucker, you defeated. And you coming down. I pray against you and your entire legion. Y'all coming down. Not tomorrow, right now. Bang on them. You got the authority. All right, go ahead. You got something to say?
Just lamming back off that last verse right there, Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved.
That's right.
You know, this is not this is a marathon, y'all. A marathon, you know. And the finish line, as we get closer and closer, the finish lines will get more and more apparent. You know what I mean? So y'all continue to strive and don't get boo-hooed. You know what I mean? Just because, you know, the fear of the white man is upon thou.
That's right.
You see the white man scared. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? We got to keep rolling.
He ought to be scared in this hour. Everything that he grew up loving is done. It's fading away. Everything that don't praise the Most High is getting shut down in this hour. Suspend the NBA. Suspend March Madness. Cancel the golf. I say, oh, they canceled golf.
I don't watch it. Bro,
They
NCAA shut down.
Yeah. Hey, they canceled the XFL. That's something new. Everything that's not praising the Most High is getting shut down in this very hour. Israel, you need to be rejoicing. Italy is shut down, the Vatican. False worship, the whore of Babylon. Mecca is shut down, Islam. Jerusalem, if you want to go over there for Passover, they got to quarantine that sucker 14 days before you even show up for Passover. Shut down.
That's already shut down.
Plagues are a sign of your redemption.
That's right.
You should be smiling in this hour.
Everybody's spending their
Yeah.
tax money on toilet paper.
Yeah.
They spending their tax money on toilet paper.
Yeah. Yeah. Pass that mic over. Hold on.
Woo, man.
Hey, look, this is the pattern of deliverance, bro. It's a pattern.
And look at the little show like this, man.
That's right.
They looking at us like they
You
gone
know
mad.
what tripping.
Nah, this is what it is, bro.
The heathen's so petrified, man, because the thing about it is that these are plagues that we facing. I
That's
remember
it.
about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, it was that plague of locusts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Look, and they still going on.
Yeah.
They still right with me today.
Yeah.
He say still hitting them up.
Uh.
Plague of locusts.
Locusts.
Australia was burning last year.
Yeah.
Still burning over there a little bit.
And then, you know, they just shot the airstrikes. So
Yeah.
war,
Why everybody tripping out the corona, they going to, you know what I'm saying? They going to do a little sneak attack or whatever, but we ain't tripping off of that. You know, so yeah, man, we live all these plagues going on, bro. The murder, the smell of death is everywhere.
That's right. That's right.
You know,
Off that page.
Oh.
Get you some glory. Get you some glory. Where we at? Let's get it. Y'all see the title, The Just Shall Live by Faith First for Cowards. All right?
All right.
You are not supposed to be flinching in the face of the adversary. You're not supposed to be flinching at fear of a virus or a storm or whatever it may be. You feel me? Focused and full of faith. Straight up.
It's a message needed for everybody this hour, man.
That's right.
Even if you don't believe, this still is a message you need to hear. And hope that you do believe, like you said, get you some glory this hour.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Man,
The
look.
last thing the Negro, listen. The Negro that survived the slave ship, he survived the plantation, he survived every disease they threw at you, right? Syphilis, lockjaw, you didn't survive being gator bait, you didn't survive every lockjaw, hepatitis, vaccines, black cold,
Everything.
bro.
Everything.
Now you scared of something that only got a casualty of less than 100? Nigga, please. Catch his bullets with his teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, Sister Anita Williams, they canceled golf. Well, you know these heathens shaking in their boots. Golf.
Anything over 200 people in gathering have been canceled.
Come on, let's get her done.
Yes,
Hallelujah. All praises.
Yes, y'all get it?
No, go ahead.
We in verse 7, Hebrews chapter 3. Wherefore, as the Holy Ghost said, today, if ye will hear his voice,
That's right. Come on.
harden not your hearts, as in the provocation in the day of temptation in the wilderness,
Come on.
when your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my works 40 years.
Verse 10.
Wherefore, I was grieved with that generation.
I was what?
Grieved with that generation.
Come on.
And said, they do always err in their heart.
Their minds. Look, his people, our people always were erring in their minds when it came down to the Most High. Plagued with disbelief. That's what made them mad. I just did all this for y'all. Dropped the most powerful nation in this earth, and you still don't believe. There ain't damn conscious Israelites should be afraid in this hour. Not one. Not one. Especially if you follow HaMashiach.
Right.
You ain't got no excuse to be afraid in this hour, because that disbelief and unbelief is what got the Most High smoking out at us. Go ahead.
And they have not known my way.
Come on.
So I swear in my wrath, they shall not enter into my rest.
You see that?
You don't want that.
Guess who couldn't even get the kingdom. Check on. Because of unbelief. He said, look, you know that old generation, y'all too old to drop them in the wilderness. I'll raise up a new generation that never saw what went down in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Not believing to get you took off this earth dealing with the Most High. When you seeing these things go down, rejoice and believe. Rejoice and believe.
Right.
Go ahead out. Rejoice and believe.
It's time to be showing our teeth right now.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Showing all
All
teeth.
the time.
That spirit would be idolatry, right?
Yeah, it would be. It would. That is idolatry, right? Because you're believing in another power. Fear comes from Satan's kingdom. That's where it comes from. So you believe in Satan more than you believe in the Most High. That's a problem. That's a smoking hot. He got mad at us behind that. And that's why I kept asking earlier, what else do you need to read about or see in your life to know that the Most High is with us? What else you need to see? What else you need to see? Everything. The fact that you still breathing oxygen through our wide nostrils is proof enough. You understand that the Most High is with us. Anybody else would have been wiped out. Wiped out. Extinct. You got something, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, that's it. Just listen. By your own personal testimony, you should know that God is real.
Mm-hmm.
And like he just said, we just read in what? Isaiah 43 and verse 26.
Yeah.
The opening prayer, right? Prove me. Bring those things back into remembrance. Call upon those things. That's what all the other ancestors did.
Yeah.
Call upon the mighty works of the Most High in full faith that he will repeat and act those things out for you. He said, I changed not.
That's right.
So that you won't be consumed.
Mm.
So if he don't change, and we just read that your Redeemer is going to call you from the north, south, east, and west to give you home, let me say, I will wipe your tears away.
That's right.
Man, we should be like Jay Easy said, we should be saying all teeth in this house.
That's right. Right, and praying harder and harder.
Little Rod gets it. He's mad all night. He gets it.
Come on.
Here, verse 12.
Yeah, let's get it.
Take heed, brethren, lest there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief.
An evil mind of unbelief. He knows he called unbelief evil. Evil. Go ahead.
In departing from the living power.
Yeah.
But exhort one another daily.
Do what?
Exhort one another daily.
That's our job. Exhort means encourage.
Not be passive in wicked acts.
Yeah, we both be encouraging our people to be righteous. Hey, stay in constant fellowship with your brothers and sisters. Challenge each other to be more righteous all the time. You be all right. Let's get it. And look, unless you saying your soul ain't worth fighting for. Yeah, okay, your soul ain't worth fighting for. That's what you saying. Mine worth banging for. Living and dying for. Real talk. You understand? So us that's in fellowship, we supposed to exhort one another daily.
Exactly.
All the time, bro. You can do it. Bro, where you at? You've been sleeping a lot lately. What you on? Come on, man. Look, now is the time to get you some glory. Now's the time. All right? And you ain't going to get it sitting on your rear end, not being proactive in this war. You understand? You both be praying against these sicknesses and these plagues, covering your house, covering your people. Go on the attack. All right, go ahead.
Quick precept, Isaiah 41, verse 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
All these are promises. Those are his words. You ain't made them up. So why are you doubting to believe them? Those are the Most High's words that he put on Isaiah to write. He inspired Isaiah to write that. Make your mouth agree with the words of the Holy Bible. That's all you got to do. And believe it. What is doubt never got you?
Nothing.
You done grew up saying phrases like the benefit of the doubt. Since when doubting been a benefit? Doubting ain't never benefited you nothing. Worrying ain't never benefited you nothing. So worrying about the coronavirus and being afraid of is going to get you what? It may get you sick. Because I firmly believe they spreading this through fear, through everybody's mouth, and you accept it. And once your mind accepts it, guess what? Your body follows. There's a book called the Bible. If you ever read it before, you should try to read it. As a man, what? Thinketh. So is what? That's why you got to bang against that fear. The Bible says it. If you think about death, you talk death, you're going to get death. If you think about life and talk life, you're going to get life. As a man think, so is he. What you think becomes your reality. So I'm a firm believer this thing is spreading through fear. You open up your mouth. We got the social media. Everybody put on them little flimsy masks. Like that's going to do something. And you believe he sniffed, I got the coronavirus. You believe it. And then you go on and then you hurry up. You don't even pray. You don't call for the elders of the assembly to lay hands on you, anoint you with oil, at least get them on the phone. Say some militant, powerful, bold prayers for a good 30 minutes. You understand? You don't even believe it. Let me go to the doctor real quick.
Go to the white man.
And the doctor said, oh yeah, you do got the coronavirus. You believed it. You believed it and you're ready to receive whatever they give you as medicine. Hook, line, and sinker. So I'm a firm believer this thing spread through paranoia. Majority of the people receive it because they believe they got it. They get afraid and they receive it in mind. And then their body follows. Yeah. All right, come on, Doc, let's get it.
Verse 13 again. But exhort one another daily, while it is called today.
Come on.
Lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin.
The what of sin, what?
Deceitfulness.
Sin is very deceptive. Very. And you can see it on a brother or sister's face when they eyebrow deep in it. You reek of it. I can see how you're walking. See how you're talking.
Smell it on
I can look in your eyes, boy. You got darkness all on you. You got it all on you. You see, you got something. Deception. Look, my purpose is to trick you.
There we go. You get it, nephew?
Right?
Just like try to give you something, try to take it, and then I snatch it back from you.
Now it's like you tricking him. You was deceitful with him. You understand?
Like the Decepticon. Decepticon.
Talking.
Okay.
What? Oh yeah, he is a little younger. Yeah.
That's Transformers, ain't it?
Yeah, that's Transformers.
But he a new generation though.
Yeah, the Decepticons.
Deceivers.
Yeah, they were deceivers, right?
Robots in disguise.
All praises.
Yeah, Yeah, I
Megatron
want
wanna
to about that. Decepticon, deceiving, deceitfulness. But I was gonna say too, Hebrew, is that the whole thing about it is why we are sick is because we don't listen to the Most High.
That's right.
And that's the whole thing, bro. Because my thing is, how do people know what sin is, except for they know the commandments of the Most High? Even though we do certain laws are in us, it's innate within us that we know that we ain't supposed to cover our neighbor's wife, we ain't supposed to steal, we ain't supposed to murder.
Right.
That's part of it. But we don't know the heart and mind of the Most High. So how we going, and we following everybody else. And we've been like following everybody else. Other nations, whatever people think, that's what we do. That's why he told us to be separate and not to be around them. Because fear, you can smell, dogs smell fear.
That's right.
Animals smell fear.
That's right.
So fear is present. We can't see it, but it's there.
Yeah. Yeah. Straight out of Satan's bosom. Fear. What are you afraid of? And you a believer. What are you afraid of? And you a commandment keeper. You obedient. What are you afraid of? And you diligent in this thing. All right. So now's the time for you to get more diligent, meaning more constant. You understand? There's nothing you got going on in your life that's a higher priority than the kingdom of heaven. Nothing. Don't matter what you got going on. Most High business get handled first. We get to everything else later. If we get to it.
Right.
See, people don't like to talk about it, but what about this? And what about everything that you trusted is getting shut down in this hour? That's what about it. They about to shut you down from your jobs too. Now, how about y'all just go ahead and go digital and work from home? Shut them schools down too. We're gonna make everything digital. You just, get online from home. Y'all see where this still going. It tell you in the Apocrypha, a man shall desire to go into the city and what? Will not be able to go. Yeah. You in these days, what are you afraid of? That's right. Come on, Knock, let's get it. 14.
We are made partakers of Hamashiach if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast until the end.
You got to hold that confidence. Be bold in the Most High. Know He's with you. Know He the owner, creator, and possessor of all things. Know He destroyed nations and killed nations and dropped them so you can live. That's a mighty power there.
Well, that sounds good every time I heard it, man.
I dropped Egypt so you Negroes could breathe. I ransomed Ethiopia for y'all. I gave men's lives for y'all because you precious in my sight. Then he say what? Fear not. You are commanded not to be afraid. That ain't no suggestion. Every man, woman, and child that's in fellowship is commanded not to be afraid. And that's crazy to me, man, because, coming up, men were real tough. Men were real tough, ready to die for whatever. Ready to die for an inch of a street corner, a color. Ready to die just to go sell you some drugs and please this woman. Put your life on the line. I know men that used to play Russian roulette, literally. Got real high off that, the adrenaline and you dig? And then we get in this and we start hearing certain things. And I'm scared. I'll be like, look, y'all talking to the wrong brother. Because I remember when men was tough, real tough, fearless. You talking about men that weren't even afraid of the police. Ain't even me shooting at the police. You be like, boy, what is wrong? I remember when men was fearless. So to hear people afraid now and trembling in their boots, and you was willing to die for nothing. But when it comes down to the owner, creator, and possessor of all things, when it comes down to his son, who sacrificed his life so you can breathe, you ain't willing to sacrifice your own life. You ain't willing to give your life right back to him and say, look, my life ain't even mine. It's yours. What you need me to do? What brother or sister I need to lay my life down for? We don't even talk like that to him. You think he here to serve you? No, you here to serve him. He laid his life down so you can live. What are you willing to give in return? Come on, Doc, let's get it.
You know, it's crazy that that's a repeated message, even just 70-something years ago. And y'all remember Malcolm and X and talk about that?
Yeah.
And Martin Luther King as well. He said, y'all can go off to the fight in Vietnam. But then you got all the blood to give.
What?
So when it comes to them bombing the churches and killing your little daughters, you ain't got no blood. When they come to here raping your women, sicking police dogs and hitting you with fire hoses, you ain't got no more might in you. But the white man say go fight, and they war against the people you never even met before. You all gonna know.
Real tough.
You really, really, really reevaluate.
Yeah.
Because this is not an old same thing all the way back in that time of Egypt. All the way back to the beginning, bro. That's like I said, us going off, bro, it's us. But we carry this full belief, unwavering faith in the Most High. Bro, you can conquer anything.
Man.
Do you think that Samson was scared of that 1,000? Yep, well, I just need something to knock their ass out. That's all I need. I need that job on right there.
Real tough.
You see what I'm saying? Dave's like, oh, man. Him? Hey, man, let me get that on rock. Let me practice that slingshot, bro. What you talking? Man, you finna fight this dude with a slingshot? Man, I serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I don't care how big he is. Let me get that rock. Flame. I'm telling you, man, when you think and you know, you see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you can't do when you full faith. We just got to be coming out of dedication.
That's right.
Right? And Nicanor. Man, them Israelites weren't praying, but they even had no weapons on the battlefield. All they did, they prayed out, didn't they? Boy, them cats got the, what? Boy, them easy like. Wait a minute. We got the swords, the horses, and the armor. These cats got
their power.
Time to go.
Yeah, time to go.
Check out.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to get y'all to see tonight. This spirit of fear is not Israel. Huh? Not if you really own this thing, you believe in this thing. Ain't nothing to be scared of, bro. Death is an automatic. Once you take death off the table, what you scared of?
Say, but what he say? But Morpheus, we could die. He said yes, but how could that be any different than any other day? How is that different than any other day? You talking about the fear of death. And everybody come here knowing they gonna die one day. So it's a guarantee, right? Get you some glory, man. Get you some glory.
We have to also look at the fact that a lot of us haven't left Egypt in our mind.
Sure ain't.
We are secretly, you know, in our hearts and our mind, don't want this kingdom to fall, because we don't know what's gonna happen, what's gonna be the come up of something, you know. And then also too, you know, the white man has been taking care of us for so long, you know. Who's gonna take care of us now? We haven't left Egypt, you know. I want to ask y'all and whoever hear my voice, Dr. One or Yahoo, if y'all pray today for the downfall of Babylon.
Yahoo! What you talking about?
Well, you ain't get go yet.
That's right.
For real, if y'all truly pray for the downfall, Father Yah, I pray that this kingdom falls. Father Yah, please let it fall.
Yeah. Yeah.
If y'all ain't praying like that, you know what I'm saying, then mentally you have not left Egypt, and that's the reason why you're fearful. That's another reason why you're fearful, because you don't know what's going to happen. If you're not strengthened up to step out on that water. Ooh. You're not faithful enough to step out on that water on your faith, on your belief. Bring it out. Pray tonight. Pray right now. right now.
Right
For this
now.
kingdom to fall.
That's
And,
right.
and feel that power. Feel it. Feel that excitement. Oh, God.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Let's get her done. Straight up. Straight up. It's nation time. It's nation time. It ain't, look, the words of the prophets have to come to pass. Other than that, you're saying the spirit that inspired them was a lie.
Yeah, for me.
So it has to come to pass. I'm loving it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Just every day waking up is an excitement. Like, man, what next? Like, what they gonna do tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Late nighttime.
Yeah. Yeah.
What next? What now?
What next?
When?
Man, look.
What else? Just win.
Hey, man, the heathen earlier this week suspended trading when it came to the stock market. That coronavirus spread that fear so much with them heathens. These heathens stopped trading. They stopped. I say, oh, wait, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all canceling trading, worldwide fears. Really? Really? And look, y'all, we coming in the Passover. We coming right in the Passover.
You can't make this up.
We just finished Purim and Nicanor. Before that was dedication. Everything that we've been going through, and we've been seeing the Ruach manifest more and more. More of our people been getting healed and delivered. Every week, more and more testimonies pouring in, more and more. Who are you to say the Most High ain't with us? He with his people. He with us. We just got to be obedient, diligent, love on each other, and be about that charity, man. Be about that charity tough when it comes to your people, man. Be about it. Your life ain't yours no more. It belongs to the Most High. And you live to serve your brothers and sisters. What you need, I'm here to serve. Let's get it done, Hebrew. Where you at, verse 15?
Verse 15.
Yeah.
Why did it say, today, if ye will hear his voice,
Come on home.
harden not your hearts as the provocation.
Yeah.
For some, when they had heard, did provoke. Howbeit, not all that came out of Egypt by Moses, but with whom was he grieved 40 years?
That's a good question. Well, who was he mad at if it wasn't everybody that came out? Well, who was he mad at? Watch this. Go ahead.
Was it not with them that had sinned, whose carcasses fell in the wilderness?
Yeah. And you know what led him to sin? It was the unbelief. It was unbelief. Moses has been gone 4 seconds. Y'all don't believe no more, so y'all making what? A molten calf. Then you made yourself naked. Huh? Unbelief. He told you, don't be mixing with them. Here you come with a Moabite woman to the camp. Unbelief. And a plague broke out. Sent the spies over to the land. Caleb and Joshua like, what? Man, we can take this. Everybody else come back with what? A report of unbelief. No, they too big. The Most High is smoking hot at us when we start doubting. Because all this power he been showing, and you still don't believe. So guess what? You're never going to believe. So what he tell? Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Look, that spirit is spread like this virus you afraid of. Get them gone. I'll raise up these little jokers. Man, come on, Hebrew.
Verse 18.
Yeah.
And to whom swore he that they should not enter into rest, to his rest, but to them that believe not.
They didn't believe. So in this hour, don't be someone that's going to get cut off because you don't believe in the power and the delivering mercy of the Almighty. Don't be somebody to get cut off like your forefathers because you're afraid of the coronavirus or the flu or a fever. Don't get cut off just because you hearing wars and rumors of wars. Good.
That's right.
I'm happy all of it's happening. Yeah. Sound crazy, don't it? It sound crazy to the corner. But to those that's in spirit that actively pray against these devils in high places, oh man, can be no greater news. That's right. That's right. Come on, Hebrew, let's get it. Last
This
verse.
is your prayers in action.
Yeah.
You've been praying to be delivered from your enemies. Now you mad? Now you scared?
Wow.
Yeah.
You've been asking for it.
Or have you?
Asking in error.
We sure been asking the Most High to use us. This is battle axe and weapons of war to come against, attack, to break the back and bind the strong man over every heathen nation that's afflicting Israel in this very hour. Crack they skulls.
It's the year of deliverance.
In the name of Yahushua Mashiach, I plead the blood of Yahushua against these devils. I'm here to step on your neck. Like, man.
And they get mad when they neck get stepped on.
Really?
You're good, son.
Yeah.
Bruh, I posted that picture up on Facebook, man. I sent it out. You know what I'm saying? One with the black lady that was in the store, like the Walgreens type. And that white woman pushed that black woman down, the skinny black woman. Well, hey, you know it's the one the black woman do this. She did. You know, she did. Took the shoes off and they walked over the little bitty butt. Dog. Boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop.
Yeah.
But guess what makes me sick, and I see it every time.
The sister that helped the heat.
The old lady got up to comfort the heat.
I'm telling you, we ain't left Egypt. You know.
We sick, dog.
It's the totally good white folk.
Right.
Man.
Right.
Going back 7 years again. House nigga, field nigga. Our brother spoke of that too.
Yeah.
He said, man, the black man sympathized with the white man more than he sympathized with himself. White man sick. Boss, we sick? We sick? House on fire. He trying to put out the house fast. And field nigga like, let it burn. And it never changed. His spirit is here. See, you can tell we feel Israelites right here. Babylon.
All right, next chapter, Hebrews 4:1. Let's get it.
Verse 19. So we see that they could not enter in because of unbelief.
You can't enter into the Most High's rest if you infer, if you doubt. You don't believe. You're shortchanging them.
Yeah.
You're doubting them. Messiah didn't do many miracles where he was from because they didn't believe. You don't believe. That's the enemy of your faith. The bigger your faith, the bigger the miracle. That's the truth. That's the truth. All right. Hebrews 4:1. Let's get it.
Hebrews chapter 4, verse 1. Little dude, you be up almost all night long and you can't sit here for an hour, 2 hours without falling asleep.
Stay on top of it.
Huh? Don't look at me. Don't look at me like I'm slow, all right? Because I've been watching you. You know what I'm saying? You've been nodding off. You're getting sleepy. You're yawning, ain't you? But you be up all night, you know what I'm saying? And you can't sit here an hour to 2 hours without nodding off. Is that how we getting down nowadays, bro?
Get your ass off our chat. Talking about you gay.
Got another scripture up?
Oh, there you go. Okay.
You know scripture over here?
Yeah, he grabbed two of them earlier.
Hebrews chapter 4, verse 1.
Another brother.
That's the older brother.
And it's
I'm really not. I'm not with the funnies, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with the funnies at all, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just love talking to you, nephew. What he's saying is, if you could be dedicated to be up and doing nothing, how much more can you be up for your listen? I be up here tired too, bro. You hear Mally on my head all the time, but I walk this thing all the way through to the end.
Sure. Right.
You know what I'm saying? I be tired with you. I've been going since 2 o'clock yesterday, a.m. That man walking right there, give you that Bible. His day starts at 4 every day. Well, actually, it's job info. He up about 2 or 3 like me every morning. That man sitting down right there. Just sit down.
We in Hebrews 4:1. Let's get it.
Hebrews 4:1.
Hebrews chapter 4, verse 1.
Stand up, if you need to. Just stand up and read for a second. About 5 minutes. Get you together.
Come on, let's get it.
Let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it.
So he say what? Fear. Because if you still in an unbelieving heart, you'll fall short of his rest. You won't make the kingdom with that mindset. Not believing in the power and authority of the Most High. All right, go ahead.
For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them.
Yeah.
Not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
Not being mixed with faith. Right? The word can be preached all day, but if you don't believe it, guess what? Y'all might as well be speaking Chinese to you.
That's right.
If you don't believe the word is being boldly proclaimed in this hour, then guess what? He might as well be speaking Chinese. The word will profit you nothing if you don't believe it. All right, go ahead.
For we which have believed do enter into rest.
Believe means faith. Those of us that have faith, we enter into the Most High's rest. Go ahead.
As he said, as I have sworn in my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest, although the works were finished from the foundations of the world.
The works are already finished. The Most High already knows those who are his. Already. And that's why in this hour, guess what, Israel? You better become obedient. You better start repenting and being what? More diligent. And learn to love your brothers and sisters that's in the faith.
Very crucial.
Learn to do that. Stop falling for all that internet gossip, beef, and all that. Stop falling for that. Right? The same men that talk crazy about the next brother ain't bringing no solution to the table. He just running his mouth. It sound good. But I guarantee he ain't even prayed against that unclean spirit that's controlling the brother he talking about. He ain't even did that. You just want to talk about somebody. Israelites have a talk show spirit in this hour. Ricky Lake, Jerry Springer, that's what you are. But you ain't about no solution. You say, okay, well, the brother over there dealing with a lust spirit. When the last time you prayed against that lust spirit that's tormenting that brother? When the last time you laid hands on him and declared that spirit powerless? You know what I mean? Men don't do that. Men just run their mouth and talk about that camp or that congregation. But you ain't active in this. You're not active, meaning actually attacking those spirits that are plaguing this people because you really don't believe. You really don't. Ain't nobody teaching about deliverance no more. Even though that's what the Messiah sent the disciples out to do. Go deliver your people. Cast out devils. Heal the sick. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Amongst many other things. These are his commandments. We don't even do that. You just sit around and run your mouth. You feel me? And act like because somebody disagree with you. That, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, them brothers going off. All right, if they going off, there must be an unclean spirit on them. When you gonna go cast it off of them? When you gonna attack the spirit that's driving them? You don't want to do that. That's too much like, that's too much love. All right, come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
Verse 4.
Come on.
For he spake in a certain place of the 7th day on this one.
Come on.
And Yah did rest the 7th day from all his works. And in this place again, if they shall enter into my rest, seeing therefore it remaineth that some must enter therein, and they to whom it was first preached entered not in because of unbelief.
They didn't get the kingdom because of unbelief. Look, it keeps saying it. Either you got faith or you don't. And if you don't have it, you won't enter in. If you don't have it, you won't be protected because you are full of fear. Oh boy said on that, I think it was that anime. You reek of fur. He said, I'm not afraid, man. Old boy said, you reek of it. I smell it coming out your pores. I think that was Dr. Jekyll when he turned into Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, or one of them would dude get real big, not the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? But dude was like, I'm not afraid, man. He threw a chair at him from across the room and said, you reek of fur. You don't believe I smell it coming out your pores. Straight up. Most I ain't dealing with that. When you read Revelation 21, the first ones to get cut off are the cowards. But the what? Fearful and unbelieving and everything else shall have a part in the lake of fire. The cowards the first ones to go. Why? Because that ain't the spirit of the Most High. Come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
Verse 7. Again, he limited a certain day, saying in David, today, after so long a time, as it is said, today, if ye will hear his voice, harden not your hearts. For if Yahushua had given them rest, then would he not afterward have spoken of another day?
Come on.
There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of Yah.
Speaking of the kingdom, because that's going to be in the millennial rest for us. Speaking of the kingdom. And the Sabbath that we keep every week is a foreshadow of that. We going to rest. You dig? That's why I'm one of them radical brews. You can't pay me enough to work on Shabbat. I'm good. I done heard all the excuses coming up. Well, you know what? We might have to work in whatever. That's a vow. Me, full of faith. I'm good. And the Most High never forsook me. I've never been forsaken because I choose not to work on the Shabbat. Ever. You dig? So the Shabbat we keep every week is a foreshadow of the eternal rest we gonna have. You ain't gonna have to go check in with the heathen in the kingdom. So I practice for it now. I'll rehearse that now. What you mean? No, I'm not going. Don't even ask me. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I remember one time we was doing the inspections on them trucks over the road. And me and Gideon, we was the only two brothers in the whole company. We was inspecting all the bucket trucks, the electrical trucks that go up in the earth. You know what I'm saying? That test the electrical lines and all that. So we used to have to drive all over the state of Missouri and Illinois to inspect the trucks, right? Them heathens know I don't work, right? And then one day the heathen just tried to flex his little authority. He was like, I really need you. Call me by my little government name, you know. I really need you. I said, no, I don't do that. He was like, but well, yeah, and nobody else can fill in. You gotta go. I gotta go. He like, yeah. I mean, it's not gonna look good if you don't go. I gave it to the Most High. Prayed. Most High, you know I don't want to work on your Shabbat. You understand? We had to drive to Kansas City that day, right? Most High stormed the whole way up to Kansas City, and the heathen I was working with got sick. Guess what he said? Dude, I'm so sick right now, man. I got a fever, plus the weather, man. We're just going to work tomorrow. I know. Wow. I know. I wasn't working anyway. What you mean? But I just gave it to the Most High and prayed, get me out of this. You know I'm not about to work. I'm not. And Mo, did he deliver? In a major way. Look, struck the heathen with some type of fever. I'm over there like, oh, praises. Oh, praises. All right. Saying that, give your problems to the Most High. If you really sincere, he'll answer for you. Bam. All right. Not to mention, we do got the letters now. That's before NehemiYAH was the official minister of information. We got the letters with the letterheads now, with the laws on them. All y'all get off work on the Shabbat. Holler at us. All right, come on, Hebrew. Let's get it.
Verse 10. For he that is entered into his rest, he also has ceased from his own work.
Hold on. No, Vincent Beck, we're not Rastafarians. We the Israelites of the Bible. Newsflash, who you call Jesus Christ was and is a black man. And we, the descendants of the slaves, are the children of Israel. So the Bible you read is a black man's book. It's black history. Newsflash. Now look, if you keep your cool, you won't get kicked off this chat. Keep your cool and learn something. And then go warn your heathens that your kingdom is coming down. All right, come on, let's get it.
Verse 10 again. For he that is entered into his rest, he also have ceased from his own works, as Yahweh did from his. Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest.
No, he said labor. You supposed to be laboring, doing the Most High's work. That labor don't mean a 9 to 5. It means you're laboring and being about kingdom business in all sincerity, love, and charity. Go ahead.
Lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief.
Notice unbelief, you fall. We done read Hebrews chapter 3. We reading Hebrews chapter 4 right now. We read 2 Timothy 1, 7 through 10. He ain't gave you the spirit of fear. We keep reading about unbelief is what got our people cut off from the promised land. Does everybody listening understand that?
That's right.
Give me a Yahoo if you understand that.
Yahoo.
So if unbelief gets you cut off, how are you in this hour not believing in the power of the Most High and his delivering mercy? That look, 1,000 shall fall at this side, 10,000 at my right side, but no plague will come near my dwelling. Right. With your eyes, you're going to see the fall of the wicked. That's what the word says. Everywhere we read about unbelief is not a good thing. It's all bad. It's all doom and gloom. Unbelief means you have no faith. Faith means belief. Man, go ahead.
Verse 12. For the word of Yahweh is quick.
It's what?
It's quick.
Meaning it makes alive. What you fearing death for? Quick means it's lively. Word of the Most High is lively. Come on.
And powerful.
And soft.
And powerful.
It's a maybe.
And powerful.
It's spread like parquet.
And powerful.
It's powerful. You have to change your thinking up dealing with the Almighty. You got to know you dealing with the Most High, power of all powers. And if look, and you can call in the airstrike right now. Break its back, crack their skulls, bring them down. That's attempting to destroy your people in this very hour. Believe it and it's on the way. Most High's word is quick, lively, very powerful. Go ahead.
And sharper than any two-edged sword.
This is not butter knife doctrine we talking here. This is not a plastic butter knife. The word of the Most High. It's sharper than any two-edged sword. You get cut coming and going with this word. Coming and going. You could be teaching and still get cut with the word.
That's right.
Because you be like, man, I need to gain. That's talking about me. I need to get that together. That just hit me. Notice it don't describe the word of the Most High as a water pistol. It ain't described as a water pistol, a Nerf gun, a BB gun. No, none of that. Double-edged sword, powerful, quick. Go ahead.
Piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit.
Wow.
And of the joints and marrow, and as a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. That
means the word of the Most High can determine your mind, what you're thinking. Yeah, it discerns the intents, your intentions, and the thoughts of your mind. That's what the word do. How do you know that you can say something that the word says, and if somebody is dealing with a spirit in opposition to that, they'll get mad. They'll get mad. Example, you can be reading the word about how the Most High is going to condemn sodomites. How the Most High is against sodomy, homosexuality. And a sodomite can switch right down the street and hear you say that and get flaming mad. So guess what? It just read your mind. It's a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of your heart. Yeah. Or you can read scriptures about a fornicator, a whoremonger, a whore. an idolater, a glutton, whatever. Whatever you doing that's against the Most High, when you read the scriptures that let you know Most High ain't with that. If the spirit in you is in opposition, you understand, and you holding on to that, you gonna be like, but they ain't got, oh, they ain't got nothing. Yeah, okay. There you go. That's somebody that's guilty of that crime right there. This is a powerful weapon we're dealing with. The most powerful weapon. The spoken word of the Most High. All right, go ahead.
Verse 13.
Come on home.
Neither is there any creature that is not manifested in his sight, but all things are naked,
Yeah,
and open unto the eyes of him,
yeah.
with whom we have to do.
You ain't got away with nothing dealing with the Most High. You ain't hiding what you did and you thought you got away with. You didn't get away with it. All things are naked before him. He see right through you. Whew. Man, but you're about this. The Negro switch up how he move when the feds watching.
Right.
Say them people watching. Well, the Most High been watching. And you still don't fear him. You still don't switch up the way you move, the way you talk, the way you walk, what you think. But you fear man, though. Go ahead.
Seeing then that we have a great high priest.
A what?
A great high priest.
Come on home.
That is passed into the heavens. Yahushua, the bond of the Elohim.
Woo.
Let us hold fast our profession.
Our profession is our confession. Profession ain't like I'm a plumber. I'm a licensed electrician. Profession means confession. Our confession is we got a great high priest that is passed into the heavens. Yahushua, Mashiach, the son of Yah. Knows what it says. Hold fast your confession then, man. Hold fast your faith. Don't let nobody steal your salvation.
That's right.
Because of unbelief. Unbelief will get your salvation took from you. The spirit of fear. Go ahead, out.
Verse 15.
Come on home.
For we have not an high priest, which cannot be touched with the feelings of our infirmity.
Come on.
But was in all points tempted, like as we are.
Yeah.
Yet without sin.
Yeah, so you can't get that off.
Right.
You understand? Everything you get tempted with, he was tempted with. But he was victorious against the devil. He never gave in to him. He rebuked him. He quoted the word of the Most High and put him in his place. He pulled that sword on him. He pulled the sword, that double-edged sword. And guess what the devil had to do? Tuck his tail and get somewhere. He had to get somewhere after that. We got motion. You hear us say that all the time. We got motion. You hear them devils come out. We got motion. Pray real hard like you mean it, and everybody get up sweating. We got motion. The devil got to get somewhere when you pull that word. He got to get on his good foot. Yeah. All right, come on, Hebrew.
Let us therefore come boldly.
Come what?
Come boldly.
Come, come doubting. Come unbelieving.
Come boldly.
I'm not sure.
Come boldly.
All through the scripture to combat that spirit of unbelief or doubt. It's a spirit of confidence. You got to be bold in this. You have to know the Most High is with you. I don't go nowhere not knowing the Most High with me.
Right.
I walk in a store like I own the store. I do. And y'all, that's not pride. That's me knowing I know my Father with me. I know I love him. Well, how you know you love him? Because I keep his commandments. That's how I know I love him.
Yeah.
I'm obedient, and I'm a live hard follower of his son. Live hard and die hard follower of his son. Well, it's a promise he's with me then. You feel me? So I move around knowing there are angels that have been put in charge of me. Psalm 91. You got guardian angels, but don't shame them, no. Don't be out here sinning. Talking about you cooking up. Negro cooking some, boy, I'm mad at that boy. You know when I see him, it's like that. I'm pissed. And your elders should be ashamed of themselves too. All right, go ahead, Hebrew. Come boldly. Go ahead.
Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace.
Come on.
That we may obtain mercy.
So if we come boldly, we obtain mercy. You got to be confident in this thing. Go ahead.
And find grace to help in time of need.
All right, y'all get some understanding so far. Give us a Yahoo.
Yahoo.
Give us a Yahoo in the chat. All right, next scripture go to is Hebrews 10. We're going to start at 19. This whole book of Hebrews is about belief. It's about faith. It's about the switching of the priesthoods and all that. It's about that faith, man. Get you some. Get you some faith. And you're going to see mountains move on your behalf. Mountains symbolizing strongholds in your life. Whether they addictions, demons. You understand? Whether you find yourself just can't get over the hump or whatever. Get you some faith. Mountains will move. Meaning Satan in his kingdom will get up off you. You understand? Bind the strong man, meaning you got the power to bind that unclean spirit or that so-called disease is plaguing you. Declare them powerless. Hebrews 10, we're going to start at verse 19.
Hey, Richard, I just had something to say about the Hebrews 4, the last verse.
Come on, Hebrew. Pass this on over to J to the E's for me.
It's very crucial. This is a point we just talking about. It's Hebrews chapter 4, verse 16. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need.
Yeah.
And we're in that time of need now.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So this whole message right here, lesson right here, is basically, man, it's like this. Either we gonna do it or we ain't. It's that simple. We in time of need right now, so we gotta come bold.
Yeah.
We gotta believe.
That's right.
We gotta forgive. We gotta love our brothers, man. And it's that simple, bro. And if we don't, then guess what? It ain't meant for you. A person that's full of unbelief is better off you never been born.
That's right. That's right.
It's gonna be that.
That's that Judas spirit.
Right.
You don't believe. You don't believe.
That's why I'm trying to have my nephews, you know what I'm saying, and that saying that in that belief. You know, y'all gonna be around me. You know what I mean? We gotta be strong in this hour, bro.
That's right.
You feel me? We gotta be strong in this hour, man. So I can't come weak with y'all. Period. Weak time is over. We gotta come strong, man. You hear me?
That's right. That's right. That's right. Got to. Like we do each other like that. You know what I'm saying? A Negro getting his flesh sometimes get mad. You be all right. You feel me? Look, if you enlisted in the Army or the Navy SEALs or whatever, man, them cats is going to push you to the limit. So guess what? You can bring forth your full potential. You know what I'm saying? Being righteous ain't about being soft. The righteous are what? Bold as a lion. The righteous are bold as a lion. We read about being bold to go against that spirit of unbelief, being scared or fearful and not believing in the power of the Most High. Our people fail. They didn't get the kingdom behind that. You see, this thing is serious. And the reason we doing is because everybody keep calling me. I'm getting call after call, email after email. Hey, look, bruised or shook in his hour. I'm like, what is y'all afraid of? The coronavirus.
Man, I'm sorry, man.
Man, I don't understand. Everything we done survived as a people, and you afraid of this mysterious coronavirus that's on the back of your Lysol can. Man, please.
You know, and the reason why I'm laughing is because I got, it's funny because I got my brothers around me, because if I do, this is say for I do get scared. I go near my house. Hey, what's up, bro? What you doing? You know, I go in Malaki house. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? What you doing? I can call Jay. Hey, what's up, bro? I ain't gotta tell him that I'm scared though. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta let them know. They're gonna recognize you gonna come out.
Hey, regardless, y'all gonna be there for me though.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be there.
I'm gonna talk about some ostrich meat. He don't want to know if ostrich is lawful.
I didn't get there. I'm like, what?
Everything got put on state of emergency. This is what people want to know. What is ostrich loaf?
Can we eat ostrich? I'm like an ostrich.
Hey, boy, ain't never before a moment we got
Boy, I'm trying to tell you.
this boy finna go cut up the big bird and put it in the freezer.
That's what I know, bro.
I'm like, boy.
Hey, man. Oh, man.
Oh, look at yeah. The heathen, me and the heathen, we was talking.
I knew it.
I knew it. There it is.
It had to come out. I
There
knew
it
it.
goes.
I said, look at my mom, I'm like, this had to be inspired by heathen. What Negro eat ostrich? Like, what are you talking about? An ostrich.
We're gonna want to boil an ostrich egg. Yeah, bigger than a rock.
Oh,
Yeah, boy. We say, boy, ostrich feathers.
I had some.
but back to the people that's texting you and calling you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I believe they feel themselves on the island, you know, alone, in that fear, you know, that fear, that mindset, because they're around nothing but heathens. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about not just heathens in the blood, but heathens mentally, you know, our own people, you know, and that fear comes upon them. And then they gotta call and they gotta reach out, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta pray, you know, for our people, man, in this hour as well, you know, because everybody's not fortunate enough like how we are. You know, everybody's not real talk. Everybody's not fortunate. I see you driving, you know, DoorDash. I see you driving one day. You didn't see me, but I saw you. I was like, look at my brother. You know what I mean?
So I hope that brother want that out there.
God, hey, they don't know who I'm talking to. They don't even know who I'm pointing to right now. But what I'm saying is that we are fortunate, you know what I'm saying, to be in the city, even though it's bloody murder out here. But we are fortunate and we are blessed, you know, to have brothers, you know what I mean, within 5 minutes from each other. And that's walking distance.
Let's get her done. Hebrews 10. We're going to start at verse 19.
Daniel, can you take that for me?
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 19.
Yeah.
Having therefore, brethren, boldness.
There go that boldness again. That's a key ingredient to activate the heavens to move on your behalf. Boldness meaning you're confident. Boldness also means you're quite sure. I'm very sure that the Most High hears me. You look, get you some confidence and some boldness when you praying to him. Pray till you feel it. Pray till you start sweating. Pray till you feel something leave you. You understand? That's confirmation the Most High has heard you. Bold. All right? Just like you very confident in whatever you do. Who in here play the video game? Who play games? And y'all, hey, what game you the best at? What you real good at?
God of War.
What you real good at? Madden. Very good at Madden, huh? Notice you're confident that you're good at it. Probably can beat whoever sit down with you, huh? At least that's what's in your mind. You like, look, hey, look, whoever play me, I'm smashing them. Right? Now, how you that confident with a video game, but not with your creator? See? Real confident because you're familiar with the game. Get familiar with your God. And get confident and bold with that, with him, in your prayers and all that. And you're going to see things happen in your life, young man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're going to see the devil get somewhere. Get on over there. It's your very command. Whatever you good at, you're confident at it. This brother's an excellent cook over here. Been cooking for 40 years, he'll tell you. Very, an excellent cook. But he's confident in it. Whatever you good at, you're confident in it. You're bold in it. You'll find yourself bragging about it sometime. Then what the Bible says, we gonna boast in what? Or who? We're gonna boast in the Lord. If we're gonna brag about anything, I'm gonna brag about the power of my God. How about that?
That's right. That's right.
Why? Because what? I'm familiar with. Confident, bold. You see? And the only reason you got that good at math is because you constantly played it.
Mm-hmm.
You're diligent. How you gonna get good at praying and get closer to the Most High if you ain't hollering at him on the regular? But you do it with a game. That's off your own mouth, little bro. You do it with a game. You had to take time out your day, sit down there and get good at that. Get familiar with the buttons. You understand? Get into some competition. Like, I'm pretty good at this. That man had to get confident with that stove and how to control his fire when he started cooking. Now he's an excellent cook. Right? Y'all good at cutting down trees and whatever you be doing out there. Confident because he's familiar with it. To where when somebody tell him, hey, go over there and do this, got it. Whatever you good at, you confident and bold in it. Well, can't nobody cook lamb like me. I done caught Bruce bragging about the lamb. Well, we're going to have us a lamb cookout. You know what I'm saying? The taste of the lamb to see who cooked better lamb. Because brothers are confident and bold. Oh, you need to get that familiar, confident, and bold in praying to the Most High.
That's right.
Coming before him. And the only way you're going to get that confidence or gain that faith and that boldness is by constantly seeking his face. Constantly get with him. All right? All right, come on, Hebrew.
To enter into the holiest by the blood of Yahushua.
By the what?
By the blood of Yahushua.
There go that blood again. One of your weapons. You got the name of Yahushua, the blood of Yahushua, and the spoken word of Yahweh. You feel me? And you launch them out your mouth. Go ahead.
By a new and living way.
Yeah.
Which he hath consecrated for us through the veil. That is to say, his flesh.
Come on home.
And having an high priest over the house of Yah, let us draw near with a true heart.
Come on.
In full assurance of faith.
In what?
In full assurance of faith.
If you're going to come with a true mind, sincere mind, in full assurance of faith. Full assurance. I know the Most High is with me. Get you some of that. Get you some of that. You're going to need that to get through these late seconds that we are in. We ain't even in hours no more, seconds. Get you that boldness. Full assurance of faith. Fully persuaded. Go ahead.
Having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience.
An evil conscience is an unbelieving conscience. You don't believe. He called that evil. Go ahead.
And our bodies washed with pure water.
Come on home.
Let us hold fast the profession of our faith.
Come on.
Without wavering.
Without what?
Without wavering.
Without what?
Without wavering.
Let us hold fast the confession or the profession of our belief without doubting. Wavering means doubting. Most High allows you to read about his miracles and his power. A lot of y'all haven't seen the Most High move in your life, whether it was divine intervention or whatever. What else you need to read and see with your own eyes to know the Most High get down how he get down? What else you need to see to where you not doubting his power? Get you some faith. Get you some full assurance without wavering. Come on.
For he is faithful that promise.
I mean, you can depend on the Most High. Can't depend on man. Man will fail you every time. Man or woe man.
Every time.
I'll fail you every time. Think about it. Everybody that you know in the flesh done let you down at least once in your life. Or disappointed you. Like, man, come on. I thought,
I've done.
Everybody has. Everybody has, except for a Mashiach that walked in this flesh. But everybody that fell short. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has. Notice that for he is faithful that make these promises. The word of the Most High is full of promises. And he's faithful, meaning you can depend on, if it come out his mouth, depend on it. You can guarantee that one. All right, go ahead.
I guarantee.
Guarantee it.
And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works, not forsaking.
Hold on, just read that again, 24.
And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works.
Notice it says we're supposed to provoke one another to love and good works. Challenge you. Brothers get mad at you. Who is you to talk to me like that? But the word says we're supposed to provoke one another to love one another and the good works. You better than that. You greater than that. I know you are. You ain't flexing your full potential. Yeah, you not flexing. You know what I'm saying? You comfortable with all that. Had to take a pack of cigarettes off a brother the other day. John, where you going? Give me that. Give me that. He's right out there teaching too. Call himself teaching. And after he was done, he was about to walk off. I seen him sliding off doing the while we was out there for Purim. I said, I know my brother. And I know him. And I seen him reaching for that back pocket. Where you going? He turned around smiling. I said, what's that in your hand? Oh, I'm finna go. Give me that. Give me that. Nah, you ain't about to be out here. Like, whether somebody who you just was preaching in front of see you at the gas station on your cigarette break. Give me that pack. He gave it to me. Now I crushed that deal right on up and threw it in the trash. Round here, I'm going to hold you to a high standard of righteousness. And I expect brothers to do me the same way. No, what you doing?
Sure took my cigars.
No. No. We can't look. We gonna be sons of light. We gotta be sons of light. We gotta shine. I mean, the bro was doing excellent. Was out there roaring. Yeah, there you go, bro. But once you get done with a little something, you be wanting to, get in your party favors. What you doing? What's that? Yeah, I seen him reaching for that back pocket. Give me that. He can do nothing but respect it, yeah, because we're supposed to provoke one another to good works. Provoke one another to love. Give me that.
That word provoke, it means an enticing, incitement, irritation.
What?
Irritation.
I'm here to get on your nerves. I've been telling the bros, you be all right.
Contention, so sharp, to provoke. That's what that means.
You see that? Contention. I'm here to irritate you to good works. You know what I'm saying? In other words, challenge you. It may be inconvenient for you at the time because you thought you about to sit back, play the game. You know what I'm saying? Smoke you a GPC or something. No, get up. We got something to do. Let's go do some work. So at time it may inconvenience you because you had in your mind, this is what we're about to do. No, we're not about to do that. Provoke unto love and good works. How can I tell you I love you, but I'm not challenging you to be a better warrior in Christ's army? Yahushua's army. How? So since when do we level off and get complacent in this? And the war popping 24/7. The adversary ain't sleeping. People hit up all the time. People need prayer. People need deliverance. People need healing on many levels, spiritual, herbal, all type of stuff, man. Get on up. Ain't no time to sleep. Let's get it. Brother, why your voice stay away if y'all just don't look? If you knew what we going down during the week, why this camera ain't even on? You understand what? Busting our guns, what you mean? Boldly telling the devil he got to go get somewhere. And he gets somewhere. But if it take for that, so a sister or a brother can be delivered from that heavy spirit of suicide, so be it. I'll be all right, just keep drinking a lot of ginger and, get a little rest in here and there. Get right back up, keep busting. Yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice my life so you can be free. What's up? Provoke one another to love and the good works. Like this brother, Jehezekiel. Ever since I've known this brother, well over 12, 13 years I've known this Hebrew, he been all about charity. And brother ain't rich, but he'll give you his last.
Sure will.
He'll make sure you good.
Sure will.
I'm talking about put something in your hand where you be like, boy, this. I ain't talking $5. Well, I'm not talking about who on a $5 bill, Lincoln. I ain't talking about Lincoln, $5. That bro will bless you. Pull right on up. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gotta be money. It could be whatever.
It's just by trying to set an example.
Yeah.
Because my thing is that people always look at what you do. But they always take what they want to take out of it. But if
Yeah.
they constantly see you doing something that's required of us, that the Most High told us to do, maybe it'll catch on. Because that's one thing I'm not going to be accused of.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not having fervent charity towards my brother.
That's right.
And what it do help cover or hide a multitude of sins too?
That's right.
Or you kidding?
That's right.
Are you kidding me? I take all those. I need all those.
He's willing to sacrifice so you can live. He's willing to give up something that he worked hard for so you can be at ease. That's what love is. Love at the surface level is keeping the commandments, right? But hereby we perceive we the love of the master because he laid down his life for the brethren. He laid down his life, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. That's the ultimate act of love. The surface level is that we keeping the commands. Got to keep the commandments with you. You know what I'm saying? But the ultimate act of love is I'm willing to lay my life down so you can go on and live. That's what it say. 1 John 3:16. Everybody perceive we the love of the Most High, that he laid down his life, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. So it ain't just love is the keeping of the commandments. Love is also sacrifice. I'm willing to give up a part of me so you can be better. That's right. That's right. All right, come on, Ak, let's get it.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 24. I was just reading, and this right here is really this should be hitting home to a lot of us out here in St. Louis. You know, especially with what has transpired, and then what we were just talking about on verse 24 about provoking, because by you provoking and irritating out of love and to good works, some have perceived it to be wicked. They have called good evil and evil good.
Yeah.
You know, to whereas in this next verse that I'm reading, that I was reading ahead while y'all was talking, it hits home. So these two verses really is for it hits home strongly because out here in the STL, I see this is going on, you know, and by me reading these two verses, the excuses that I've heard from our brothers, y'all brothers can't use those excuses no more, because it says, and let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. I know for a fact that our brother Malaki has not told y'all to do some wicked works.
Never will.
He has provoked, hallelujah.
Oh, yeah.
He has provoked me to do good works. He has brought out scriptures to whereas he wasn't able to say, Yakinan, I want you to stop smoking weed. The scriptures hit me.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the scriptures hit me.
Yeah.
You know, so I know that whatever has been said, you know, y'all can't say that no more. And I'm talking about our brothers out here in St. Louis. Verse 25. Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together.
Not what?
Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together.
Yeah, man. What you doing? What you doing, Shalom? All good. Good to see the brother.
Yeah. All praise. All week, boy. I see all them job birds you working, boy. As our brother Azul, man, came in, bro, be working really hard in the community. You know what I'm saying? Like there's levels of work that get done out here people don't even see. Like his brother worked with politicians. He worked with elected officials. He worked with city politicians. He worked with aldermen. I mean, he worked with many people on many levels. Yeah, we got a young brother in town. His family walked on faith to move to St. Louis. So I had already told him about you, so now you get to see the man that I was talking about. The man just had a job for the same job Freddie got me on. You know, just had another. My brother, I gotta go back up there again. The turnout was so great. Okay, first time. He said, I can get about 15 more here.
That's right.
Yeah, so man, let's keep on doing the work, man. On camera and off camera. It's not about the show, it's for our people.
You want to say something, brother?
Kathy, you want to say something?
He
So I be talking all the time. In the Hebrew, I woke up one time, so he blew up my news. I said, bro.
If you want to say something, it's all good. Hallelujah.
That's it.
She do want to say something. Hold on.
I know
Hold on, yeah. Pass that way, Mike.
We know you speak, brother.
At the end of the day, go ahead and speak up. Hey, so look. Let the worldwide assembly know who you are. With the foundation, Save Our Sons, and what you're doing out here in the community.
Urban League, Save Our Sons. I mean, getting brothers jobs.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing for me, even in the work of doing it, is really trying to make sure our brothers is not thinking about unrighteous.
Right.
You know, no money in your pocket. You know, baby mama going off on you, baby needs some pampers.
Yeah.
First thing your brother gonna go out and do is hit somebody upside the head and get what they need.
Right.
That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
So, you know, just trying to make sure brothers get the help they need. They ain't getting locked out because they don't know how to work the computer.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna make sure they get their resumes done, make sure they get their apps done. We're gonna put them in suits if they need to go before them, get a good job or whatnot.
Yeah.
This mainly is make sure we keep brothers from doing unrighteous.
Right.
What about the brothers with the criminal backgrounds? Like you help them out too, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, most of about 67% of our clients got ex-felons, and that's what it is. But they can't get in the door. So we vouch. We talk to the companies. We vouch for our people. We make sure that they get interviewed. We guarantee them, and then we set it up to where hey, the companies take them on tour of the facility, feed them lunch, treat them good. We make them treat our brothers good.
And so, can you name just a few of the companies? Can you?
Yeah. MoDOT, By-State, Coca-Cola. We got over 150, 200 hires. Yeah. BJC, SSM. We got over about 200 hiring partners.
Do you help? Do you also help people with to get their GEDs and stuff like that as well?
We help people get their GEDs. People want skills. We'll pay for them to get their forklift license, CDL license,
reimbursed,
you know, all of that. If they need a skill, need a trade, we'll pay for it and get it done. No excuses. That's really what we do. No excuses. You need bus tickets to get to work.
Do that too.
Bus tickets.
For real.
Let's get it done.
Straight up.
All praise.
Hallelujah.
All right, where we at?
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25. Not forsaking the assemblies of ourselves together.
Come on.
As a manner of some is, but exhorting one another. And so much the more as you see the day approaching.
So note what it's saying, not forsaking the assembly, us coming together, right? As the manner of some is. That's how some people get down, like we really don't need to be moving toward each other in this hour. When that's a lie. Y'all see they shutting everything down. Everything that's not giving praise to the Most High getting shut down. NBA shut down. March Madness shut down. NASCAR shut down. They shut the golf down. The PGA tournament, they didn't shut that down. Trump just declared a national emergency. State of emergency in St. Louis County. Everything that's not praising the Almighty is dropping in this hour. They shut Italy down. That's what the Vatican is, the Pope of Rome. Shut that down with all that madness coming out of there. Right? Then Mecca gets shut down. That's where the Muslims go to do their thing. Right? I was saying earlier about the Passover coming up in Jerusalem, right? From what I heard is you got to get over there 2 weeks early. They want you to self-quarantine for 14 days coming up in Israel. Before the Passover. 14 days. Self-quarantine. You dig? Before they determine if you good or not. Everything getting shut down is not praising the Almighty in this hour. So now it's the time for us to be afraid. Now it's time for us to be obedient, diligent, meaning constantly doing what he called us to do. You feel me? And look, assembling ourselves together. It just said it. Don't forsake the assembly of yourselves, as the manner of some is. Some people figure they just can do what they want to do and stay away. No, that ain't the case. We grow. We get strong in faith the more we around each other. We encourage one another the more we around each other. Sister, you can do that. Brother, you can do that. You better than that. All right, come on, let's get it. Notice it says, as ye see the day approaching. What day? What day we talking about?
That great terrible day.
That great and terrible day.
And so you need Wi-Fi thing. Put it through the Wi-Fi. I already got it.
Come on, let's get it.
For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin.
Y'all hear that? That means you can't play Russian roulette with the Almighty. Once you know what this is, you got to hold yourself to a high standard. You can't play with him. Like, you know stealing is wrong, but you're going to go steal. You know slandering that brother and sister is wrong, but you're going to go slander them. A lot of stuff that we give into, we know it's wrong. You say, look, stop the willful sinning. Meaning you premeditate that. Y'all know some people plan to go sin.
Yeah.
Straight. They plan like, well, you know, Jesus just gonna have to forgive me. You know, I'm about to go over.
Man, just gonna have to.
They just gonna have to.
Just gonna have to.
No fear of the Most High. What you mean he gonna have to forgive you? Who is you? Stop playing. You see the plagues on the earth. You see it. You see they shut down schools all over the country. You see it. Now Europe is the epicenter for the coronavirus. You see it happening. The day is approaching. So why are we not gathering together? It makes no sense. Why are we not gathering together and using our resources? All right, come on, let's get it.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 27. But a certain fearful looking for judgment and fiery indignation, which shall devour the adversaries.
That's what you got coming. Premeditating going to sin. Go ahead.
He that despises Moshe's law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses.
Yeah.
Of how much sore punishment, suppose ye, shall he be thought worthy, who have trodden under the foot of the bond of Yahweh, and have counted the blood of the covenant, wherewith he was sanctified,
yeah,
an unholy thing, and have done despite unto the Spirit of grace.
So we're saying you think Moses' punishment, like, because under the old covenant, people would get stoned for certain crimes and put down. You say, man, that's barbaric. What y'all mean y'all stone them for that? Y'all done heard that before, right? But that was there to put fear in you. So you would know, I better not go do what he went and did. But if you tripping off Moses' judgment as barbaric, that just said that the Messiah's judgment is a sorer punishment. Of how much sorer punishment? There, you think Moses' judgment was something. Wait till judgment day and you standing and no, you're bowing before the throne of Christ, the real Messiah. You think he about to be all, it's okay. You was a murderer. You done murdered up the whole city, Willie. Give him a Jolly Rancher and, you know what I'm saying, a vest soda. It's okay. Come on in, Willie.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
It tell you, knowing the terror of the Most High.
It's gonna be wailing and gnashing.
That's right. So stop playing the Most High or his son like they the tooth fairy. You know what I'm saying? Yo, little gods you worship when you ready to. It's angels. It's all they do is say, holy, holy, holy. Yah Almighty. That's their job. And look, you get wore out for just praying for 5 minutes. Angels got us looking bad, I heard, don't they? Now trip off that. It's a sore punishment coming under the Messiah. Go ahead, next verse.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 30.
Let's get her done.
For we know him that has said, vengeance belongeth unto me. I will recompense, saith the Most High.
I mean, I'm going to pay back. The Most High gets his get back. Go ahead.
And again, the master shall judge his people. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
It is a nice spring breeze.
It's a fearful thing.
Fearful thing. There are no negotiations on Judgment Day. It's not like you just, you know what I'm saying, drop the top back and let your hair down. Nice day on the beach. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. Straight up. It's nothing to play with. We got to get out of this patty cake mode and really fear him. If you're going to fear anything, fear the living God who he inspired that breath in your body right now. And look, he can take it. And then who going to check him over and say, hold on, Lord. You went too far. You went too far on that.
Y'all forbid that.
He can cash your chips in whenever. That's who you dealing with. You dealing with the God that destroyed the entire earth and spared 8 people and a few animals. Everything else was put down. And y'all, that was with water. What's the next element he said he's going to destroy the earth with? Fire. Fire.
And that should be a reality for everybody in this room, right? So we got one sister in right now, so she made the boat. It's more than 4 brothers in this room. Somebody ain't gonna get it.
That's serious business.
This is what I'm saying.
That's serious
8
business.
souls, 4 men, 4 women.
As a few animals and the most high repopulated.
So the only one who got the sure spot is the one woman. They all 4 8. 4 was 8. You know,
It's a serious thing, man.
Think about it.
Nothing to play with. Even when it come down to when you hear people say the third, 2/3 got to go in a third, right? Well, 2/3, you divide 2 by 3, that's 66.6%. 666. That's the 2/3 supposed to get cut off. A third is supposed to make it, 33.3%, right? 3 people on the elevator, only 1 making it. Those are slim pickings. Those are slim pickings.
3 people up here at this podium, and
Only
Kelly and Malaki ain't making it.
Only 1 make it. I mean, you know.
It's a serious game, bro.
Yeah, forbid. I'm claiming mine. I don't know what you run.
We must run this race together, bro.
All right, 32. Let's get it.
You count as 3.
Really?
The turtle won. The slow brew won. According to the court too.
All right, so it's time to get serious though. Ain't no time to be playing, man. Do what you've been called to do. You know what you're supposed to be doing to please the Most High. Be obedient. Whether you a man or woman or a child, be obedient. You read about the Most High. He got rid of children too.
That's right.
Children had to go too, on account of the crimes of their parents. This ain't no game,
man. Show did.
32, let's get it.
But call to remembrance the former days in which, after you were illuminated, ye endured a great fight of affliction.
Meaning look to the past. Look to the past and trip off all the great men and women of the scriptures. Even though they went through something, even though they went through their fiery trials, they still were illuminated. They came out at the end of that deal shining. Yeah, let that be you. Now's the time to get glory in this earth. Come on, let's get it.
Partly while you were made a gazing stock
Yeah.
by reproaches and affliction.
Come on.
And partly whilst he became companions of them that were so used.
Yeah, come on.
But ye have compassion of me in my bond.
Paul wrote this. But Paul got locked up a lot for this. He didn't get locked up because he was selling drugs and robbing everybody. And you feel me?
Right.
Because of the truth in the Messiah. And because he dedicated his life, he knew his life wasn't his no more. My life belonged to him. Right? And he went all over the known world spreading the truth of the Messiah. You understand? But that made him a threat to wherever he went, because Satan's kingdom is set up wherever he went. So a lot of times the brother was locked up. Yeah.
Stone, everything.
And people had to, put money on his books. Today. Commissary. Yeah, put a few shekels on them books, man. I narrowly escaped the sword of death over there in Ephesus. But hey, the Most High got me, though. I'm still here. All right, go ahead.
And took joyfully the spoiling of your goods.
Come on home.
Knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and enduring substance.
That's right. See how we supposed to serve one another? What we got is not our own. Our lives is not our own. We serve the Most High and we serve his people. We're willing to sacrifice so you can live. Because we know in heaven we got a better and an enduring substance. That's powerful. Go ahead.
Cast not away, therefore, your confidence.
Come on home.
Which has great recompense of reward.
That confidence is that boldness, that faith you need. He that don't cast that away. Know the Most High is with you. Don't think it. Don't guess it. Maybe, I don't know. You know. No, I know. Go ahead.
For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of Yahweh, ye might receive the promise.
You might receive it. You're out here doing his work, doing his will, knowing who you are, raising up the lost sheep, being a servant to them, right? Being obedient, following his son. You mean to tell me we don't work this hard to lose? Nah, man. Ain't went through all that not to cash in. Go ahead.
For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come.
Yeah.
And will not tarry.
In a minute, you're gonna be right at the throne of Christ, the Messiah. In a minute, it ain't gonna be none of that. He been talking about coming back forever. Y'all, what y'all waiting on somebody to come out the sky? Y'all know how the naysayers talk.
Right.
In a minute, he gonna come and he ain't gonna tarry. I mean, he ain't gonna hold back. And everything gonna be set in order. Where you gonna be in that day? All right, what's gonna be your testimony? I did this part-time, or no, I was in this. All right, go ahead.
Now the just shall live by faith.
That's the name of the class. Just mean the righteous. They shall live by faith, meaning a strong conviction. You really believe this. Go ahead.
But if any man draw back.
If any man what?
Draw back.
If any man fall back. Go ahead.
My soul shall have no pleasure in him.
Oh-wee. Oh-wee. You can't even afford, because we've been talking about the spirit of unbelief, right? You can't even afford to take your hand off the plow on this. Ain't no falling back. You know what I'm saying? All that power the Most High done allowed us to read about or see. You feel me? Then his son to come and take that ultimate beating and that sacrifice. And then you figure what you got going on in your life gives you permission to say, you know what, I'll catch back up with y'all later. I'll get to that God and that heaven stuff later. I got too many bills. Like everybody in the earth ain't got bills.
Right.
Everybody got bills. Newsflash.
They knocking on my door now.
You got them pink slips, what?
Man, look here.
I know. Hey, it's all good though. It's all good. We still eating, baby. It's all good. What you mean? So notice what he said. If any man draw back,
right.
The Most High, look, his soul ain't gonna have no pleasure in you. Trip off that. That means once you in this thing, you in it. Why? I mean, why is that so hard? When you was in your little college fraternities and sororities, you had to be in it. You was willing to get hazed to go through it too. When you was in the streets running with your little gangs, you had to be in it. Your little church social groups, you had to be in it. The Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, you had to be in it.
Your relationship.
Yeah, you had to be all in. Band camp. The choir. Whatever you decided to be in, you had to be in it. What makes you think in this, you got the right to draw back, to fall back, and do it when you want to. It don't work like that. Is your soul worth fighting for? If it is, then you better give it your all. All right, go ahead.
But we are not of them. But we are not of them.
Come on.
Who draw back unto perdition.
Perdition means destruction. Those that look, when you fall back off the Most High, you basically telling him, I want some destruction. I don't want your protection around me no more. Look, when you don't want to pray, you basically tell the Most High, I don't want to talk to you right now. I just don't feel like it. I got other things to do.
Oh, that's way
trip off that.
That's way too deep.
Knowing you supposed to at least be on your face praying to him 3 times a day, at least. Praying to him. And I ain't talking about, dear Father God, you know, I need a bigger tax return. I'm talking about praying to him like, hey, I really need you. We need you in this hour. When you don't pray, you're telling the Most High, I don't want to talk to you right now. I don't feel like talking to you right now. That's a challenge everybody here to do what? Pray more. Brother, pray without ceasing. Shouldn't it? If you fall back off of them, you basically saying, I want that destruction you got for me.
Yeah.
Give me that. For them.
Them those.
That's why if you're gonna be in it. And you're gonna see your life will be an adventure. You'll love it. Every day is an adventure. It ain't like it's a square life. I don't live no square life. Every day is an adventure for me. I'd be like, man, what's going on today? Because being righteous is not about being weak. It's about being bold, confident, and knowing that, look, I'm in the Messiah's army, right? I am an active soldier in the Messiah's army. Every day I'm attacking Satan's kingdom. You should be too, men, women, and children. He commands us to be soldiers in his army. You are commanded, no matter what you got going on in life. Wow. All right, go ahead.
But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition.
Come on home.
But of them that believe to the saving of the soul.
Of them who have faith unto the saving of the soul. The just shall live by faith. Fear is for cowards. That's the name of the class. Right? I want a few verses in the next chapter, Hebrews 11, and then we're going to read Matthew 8 and get on about it.
Hey, check it out. That's something I want to, a few verses I want to read right quick before I get up out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be brief.
Nah, man.
Hey, pass that on over to the Hebrews.
Prayer time. So just talk about prayer.
Yeah, this John chapter 15. We started verse 10.
Hold on, let me get there. I'm almost there. Bye-bye.
John 15, 10.
All right, the book of John, chapter 15.
15, verse 10.
Yeah, fear is for cowards. Most I ain't dealing with no fear. Fear of him. But you should not be afraid of the coronavirus in this hour. What is you afraid of?
Drink
Like, hey, like that little pamper mask finna stop something. That little napkin, that ain't stopping nothing. That little flimsy little mask. Man, I seen a Negro wearing one of them and he was sagging. He was sagging down to his calf muscles.
Bro, I saw that today too.
With a yellow napkin on his face. And brother, you're in the wrong business. All right, go ahead.
John chapter 15, verse 10.
Yeah.
If you keep my commandments, you shall abide in my love. If you keep my commandments, you shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love.
Come on.
These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you.
That's right.
Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
Flat out. So sacrifice is the ultimate act of love. You understand? Love is the keeping of the commandments. But the ultimate act of love is you willing to lay your life down so your brothers or sisters can live. So they can be better. Because what? Your life is not your own. It's not. All right. I got a few verses in Hebrews 11, and then we're going to end it in Matthew 8, where the Messiah was asleep on the boat during the storm. And everybody got nervous. And he woke up like, what is y'all afraid of? They like, we about to die out here. Oh, man. A few verses in Hebrews 11 real quick. Then we're going to go to Matthew, Hebrews 11. We're going to read 1 through 6.
Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1.
Show y'all what this is, man. Yeah, the just shall live by faith. Fear is for cowards. If you're gonna fear anyone, reserve that for the Most High God. the Most High power. We just read it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. We just read that. He ain't gave us a spirit of fear. The fear of who? The fear of anything that come against us. Satan or his demons. None of them. All right, go ahead.
Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
So evidence of invisible things. Well, what do you mean? Evidence is proof, right? Because you know the naysayers will come at you, the atheists. They're like, everything you do. See, I can't believe that because that's about faith. Faith means belief. All right, belief. So there's proof of things that you can't see. That's what we read right here. You say, well, what do you mean? There's plenty of things that you believe in that you can't see. The wind is one of them. Wi-Fi is another one. What does Wi-Fi look like? Does Wi-Fi have a head? What color is Wi-Fi? You believe in Wi-Fi, but you don't believe in the living God. You can't see Wi-Fi. But somehow you didn't harness the airwaves, you understand, and synced it with your phone. And now what? You're online, right? The atheists who don't believe, they all believe in evolution. But they've never seen one species change to another. But they believe in evolution. So don't let nobody play you and say, well, I can't get down with that Bible because it's all about faith. Everything you do, you got to believe in yourself or believe in something to do it. If you can play the piano real good, you got to believe you can play that. You think, what's his name? LeBron James don't believe he's a great basketball player? He believes it. Everything in life has to do with a belief. All right. All right, go ahead, Doc. Let's get it.
For by it the elders obtained a good report.
Come on home.
Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of Yahweh.
That the worlds, plural, were framed by the word of Yah. We believe that. You actually are standing on the earth that you didn't see created. And you believe it is the word of the Most High that framed the worlds. Trip off that. You're standing on the earth that you didn't see that was created. And everything is still upheld. Heavens that were created. Sun, moon, and stars, and it's still upheld to this very day. All right, go ahead.
So that the things which are seen were not made of things which do appear.
The things that are seen were not made of things which are visible. Trip off that. The sun that you see was made, but it was not made by anything that you can see. The oceans, the earth, everything that you see was made by something that you can't see. Trip off that. The trees, the oceans, the rivers, the sun, the moon, all this was made and you weren't there to see it. But you believe it was created. So you already believe in something you can't see. What's the problem with you believing in the Almighty? The things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. Go ahead.
By faith, Abel offered unto Yahweh a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous. Yahweh testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaking. Because
Abel believed in what the Most High commanded, his offering was accepted, and Cain's wasn't. Because he understood this is what I'm supposed to sacrifice and offer to the Most High. All right. Cain brought inferior fruit of the ground, spoiled fruit, the last pickings. Abel offered the firstlings of his flock. All right, go ahead.
By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death. It was not found.
His faith was so powerful, the Most High Enoch him. That's our phrase we take. The Most High took him from this physical realm into the spiritual realm. That's how powerful his faith was. Enoch. Go ahead.
And then you trip over it and said, even though he was dead, he still spoke to the Most High. And we know in the Enoch is talking about that.
The souls that cry out.
Still cry out.
Yeah.
That's why life is in the blood.
Come on, Hebrew.
Because NehemiYAH had translated him. For before his translation, he had this testimony, that he pleased the power.
So let that full faith be in all of us. I mean, faith so powerful, you can be translated from this realm to the next. Faith so powerful, he tell you, you can move mountains. Meaning any problem you got going on in your life, if you believe hard enough, it gotta get somewhere.
That's right.
Get on somewhere. No matter what storm you going through in life, Messiah stood up and rebuked the storm. It must listen and obey. No matter what you facing, such as a large mountain, no matter what storm you going through in life, you understand? Your faith is what's used to conquer that. Faith, meaning an unwavering belief in the power of the Most High, period. No matter what you're going through. All right? Verse 6.
But without faith, it is impossible to please him.
Is what?
It is impossible to please him.
If you don't believe, you can't even please your maker. You don't believe. We've been reading about unbelief all day. Unbelief is what made our people fall in the wilderness. Unbelief is what made our people not get the promised land. Unbelief is what keep us from entering into his rest. So now the coronavirus out, and now here you come not believing in the power of the Most High. And you done read about his power, and you done seen things happen in your life to where you be like, you know what, that had to be the Most High. Some of us that had near-death experiences.
Right.
Well, you should have been gone. Had to be the Most High. Right? What they call it today, divine intervention or God-like intervention. Something that defies science. Yeah. If you don't believe in the power of the Most High, you might as well stay on your porch. You can't even please him. Stay on your porch. You're not ready. All right, if you lack faith, pray and he'll give it to you. You understand? But don't be doubting. How you doubting the Most High? Who still got that moon and that sun up there? In rotation. I know they taught y'all something different in science class, but that sucker look like it moved to me. That's a whole nother topic. We'll bring that up later. We'll go ahead. Yeah, that's a whole nother topic, but go ahead, Hebrew.
For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is.
That's a comma. First, you must believe that he is, meaning he exists. Go ahead.
And that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Diligently
means constantly. You can't be seeking the Most High when you just feel like it. Even when you going through it, all praises to the Most High. When them blessings crack your skull, all praises to the Most High.
That's right.
Let everything that have breath praise him. Because guess what? You're going to go through your fiery trial. The Messiah went through it. All the prophets went through it. All the disciples and the apostles go through it. Here you come, say you believe and expect not to go through nothing. Who is you? You say what, boy? Evangelical. Now I hear you. All right. Jump on down. We're going to go to the end of Hebrews 11. All right, Hebrews 11. Woo, this is powerful. 32. Hebrews 11, 32 on out. You can read Matthew 8 and close that.
Hebrews chapter 11, verse 32.
What you scared of? The coronavirus. Man, my phone been blowing up about the coronavirus. I said, well, y'all ain't even talking about the swine flu no more. When they had the swine flu out, then the mad cow disease. Remember that back in the day? Y'all remember the mad cow disease? That was about 12 years ago. Then the H1N1 swine flu. Then SARS. Then NehemiYAH brought up, why y'all ain't talking about Ebola no more? Everybody was talking about Ebola. You was scared to drink after somebody. You got that Ebola. Ebola was wiping everybody. Everybody shook on Ebola. Now it's the coronavirus. And everybody shook. The Most High said he was going to be unleashing plagues in these hours.
That's right.
But 1,000 shall fall at your left side, 10,000 at your right side, but no plague will come near you. because you make the Most High your trust. Make your mouth agree with that Bible. Boldly say that every day. It's his words. It ain't like you making them up. Them his words. And he can't break his promise.
Right. Ugly people tell themselves in the mirror every day, man, I look good.
Don't they?
Yep.
I'm telling you.
Don't they?
You know, and we talking about ugly, wicked people. You know, because everybody, y'all look good to somebody. You know what I mean? But some of you guys are ugly. You know.
I mean, look, what he going into is, they call them today affirmations, right? In the Bible, they call proclamations. Boldly proclaim. Let's make your mouth agree. I can do all things through the Messiah who strengthened me.
That's right. That's right.
I should not die, but live and declare the works of Yah. Yeah, those are his words. So make your mouth agree. And the more you're saying, the more confidence you get. The more your faith get built up. I will not fear what man can do unto me. That's in the Bible. So there's nothing wrong with you making your mouth agree with the words in the Bible. Nothing wrong at all. The Most High inspired them words and made David write them down. Made Isaiah write them down. Right? So you saying them in full favor, just like David or Isaiah said it. Oh, really? Really? And so you can talk your noise to Satan. You man, get on back, get somewhere. You got to go. And he had to come up off you. Whether it's a lust spirit, lying spirit, a stealing spirit, whatever it be, it ain't got no authority. All right, 32, let's get it.
And what shall I more say? For the time would fail me to tell of Gideon and Barak, and of Samson, and of Jephthah, of David also, and Samuel, and of the prophets.
And of who?
And of the prophets.
All these men got glory in the Bible. That's what I'm saying. Get you some glory in this hour. Because everybody he just read about, you understand, was great in the eyes of the Most High. Did magnificent things. Go ahead.
Who through faith subdued kingdoms.
Did what?
Subdued kingdoms.
Through faith they conquered kingdoms. Right. Go ahead.
Wrought righteousness.
Worked righteousness. Go ahead.
Obtained promises.
Come on.
Stop the mouths of lions.
That's a fact. Daniel in the lion's den. Stop the mouths of lions. Go ahead.
Quench the violence of fire.
Do what?
Quench the violence of fire.
Come on.
Escape the edge of the sword.
Come on.
Were made strong. Wax violent in fight. Turn to flight the armies of the aliens. Women received their dead raised to life again. And others were tortured, not accepting deliverance, that they might obtain a better resurrection.
Come on.
And others had trial of cruel mockings and scourgings, yea, moreover of bonds and imprisonments. They were stoned. They were sawn asunder.
Yeah, look, that's part of it too. Being afflicted, persecuted for it. But these men gladly laid their life down, whatever. Like, what you mean? You gonna die anyway. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people act like death is such a, well, hold on. You get up every day. Look, you get up every day seeing death all around you, right? You go to funerals all the time. You know, now death is the boogeyman now. No, not for you. You a believer. What is you scared of? That's part of this, right? But if you die doing righteousness, that's what you're aiming for. You don't want to die in your sin. Die robbing a bank or something, or committing adulteries. Oh no, see, it ain't gonna be looking good for thou. It ain't gonna be looking good for thou in that second or that hour. You understand? So occupy yourself with doing righteous works, righteous acts. All right, go ahead.
Were tempted, were slain with the sword. They wandered about in sheepskins and goatskins, being destitute, afflicted, tormented.
Come on.
Of whom the world was not worthy.
Say the world ain't even worthy of the righteous men and women of the Most High. World ain't even worthy. Go ahead.
They wandered in deserts and in mountains and in dens and caves of the earth.
Come on.
And these all, having obtained a good report through faith, receive not the promise.
Meaning they ain't even get the kingdom. The kingdom ain't came yet. Still, not saying they not gonna get the kingdom. They're saying they ain't even, as of this moment, they ain't even got the kingdom yet. And they still was out here on full faith banging. What's your excuse? What's your excuse in this day when you got central air conditioning and the internet, MacBooks, cell phones? Like, what's your excuse? These men banged hard for the Most High, and women banged hard for the Most High. Didn't have none of your fancy amenities you have today. So y'all realize the better technology got for us, it really dwindled our excuse dealing with the Most High. Because they did it in a time that they didn't have none of this up-to-date normal stuff you had today. None of it. Go ahead.
The Most High having provided some better thing for us, that they without us should not be made perfect.
All right, y'all. Last scripture we're going to is Matthew, the 8th chapter. We're going 1 through 27, and we're going to close out. All right, pick us a psalm, and then we're going to pray against the coronavirus as well. Attack it, pray against it, break its back. Say, dang, y'all pray like that? Little brother back like praying like that. He like break its back. I'm like, yeah, y'all got to get radical. Stop being so passive against Satan. It don't matter if it's an unclean spirit or a sickness. You got to go now. We ain't playing no games. All right, Matthew 8. All right, and we're going to see every step of his healing. Faith is involved. Belief. Right? Then he told his disciples, including us, y'all do the same thing. It's just we don't be wanting to bang on nothing. We really don't believe. You feel me? Bang on that fever for about a whole hour on your child. In the name, you come up out of there in the name of Yahushua, Mashiach. Loose yourself up out of them. I bind you and break your back. I cover my child with the blood of Yahushua. Bang on that sucker for an hour and watch it break. You'll be like, man, this really worked. Dang, okay. Okay, dang, okay. Well, what's next? I'm going to start sending you more stuff. Bang on it. You supposed to be praying over your household, praying over your children. But you got to go in the attack mode. Now you got to stop praying passive and unsure of yourself. He told them, look, cast out devils and go heal the sick. You can do it. You do ain't nothing but unclean spirits that done invaded. You feel me? I come against, break your back and bind you. I declare you powerless. The strong man of burning, inflammation, and fever. I declare you powerless. I'm telling y'all what I know. I ain't, nothing not just read. Things we done put into practice. Bro, we got motion. We got motion. That unclean spirit, that fever had to go. That fever had to get somewhere. After we banged on that sucker for about a good hour, 30 minutes. Baby up hitting cartwheels. Hey, okay. That's what I'm talking about. We got motion. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
Matthew chapter 8, verse 1. When he was come down from the mountain, great multitudes followed him. And behold, there came a leper and worshiped him, saying, Master, if thou wilt, thou can make me clean.
If thou what?
If thou wilt, thou can make me clean.
If you will. What does this will mean? Let's look this up. Yep.
Strong's G 2309. Fellow.
What does will mean, Yakanan Eleazar?
To will. Have in mind.
Having what?
Have in mind.
Have in mind. If you have it in mind, you can make me whole. That's what the leper said to the Messiah. If you will, what else?
Intend.
If you intend, you can cleanse me. Go ahead.
To be resolved or determined.
If you are determined, you can heal me. Go ahead.
To purpose.
Come on.
To desire.
That's what I want right there. To desire. If you will, if you desire, you can make me whole. That's faith. He believed, he understood, look, the power of the Almighty is flowing through him. If you desire, I can be made whole. Faith. And this, y'all, is a leper. Someone that got a skin condition that's deemed as unclean according to the Bible. Right? What else we got?
To wish,
Mm-hmm.
to love,
Mm-hmm.
to like to do a thing.
If you like to do this, I can be made whole. Go ahead.
Be fond of doing to take delight in having pleasure.
Have pleasure. If it pleases you, you can make me whole. Now let's go on back. Let's go on back and let's read it again.
Matthew chapter 8, verse 2. And behold, there came a leper and worshiped him, saying, Master, if thou wilt, thou can make me clean.
Come on.
And Yahushua put forth his hand and touched him, saying, I will.
I desire. I will. I intend to. It is my pleasure to release you from this. That's faith, man. Man, he told him a whole bunch of times, look, be it unto you according to your faith. Your faith has made you whole. Faith is powerful. And if that's the case, then guess what? There is no sickness that got authority over us. There is no disease called the coronavirus that got authority over us. Don't claim it. I really believe it's spreading through fear. I do. You know what I'm saying? People spread it through social media, running your mouth. You see masks everywhere. And then your mind accepts the fact that this is what it is. And then you sneeze and say, I got coronavirus symptoms. Your mind believe it, your body follow. The Bible says as a man thinketh, so is he. That's how powerful your mind is. I don't accept it. I don't care if I'm feeling a scratch somewhere. No, you gotta go. Get up out of me. I don't accept this sickness. I don't. You ain't got no authority here. Loose yourself up out of me. Don't accept defeat. Think about it. Floyd Mayweather never got in the ring thinking he was going to lose. And he never lost. I mean, that's debatable. That's debatable with a few fights. I'm saying his mind is, I'm going to win. Your mind ain't going to war with these unclean spirits, these diseases. I'm going to win. You're not defeating me. I'm not dying from the coronavirus. You got to be that bold. Dang, brother, you believe? Yes. You mean, do I believe it? Yes, I believe it. I'm not getting took out by the coronavirus. Dang, brother, okay. I'm like, a little too bold now, brother. You might want to wait till this thing passes. I'm declaring it now. I'm not. It ain't got no authority. You believe it or you don't, you know. I'm going to bust my guns, man, you know. I don't know about y'all. I'm going to bust mine. All right, go ahead.
I will. Be thou clean. And immediately his leprosy was cleansed.
Wow. Go ahead.
And Yahushua said unto him, see thou tell no man, but go thy way, show thyself to the priest, and offer the gift that Moshe commanded for a testimony unto them.
They're humble. Don't even tell nobody. Just go and keep the law concerning your cleansing. That's what that no doubt, but that's humility right there. Ain't even like I don't even want the praise for it. But look, make sure you still keep the command. Right? Go ahead.
And when Yahushua was entered into Capernaum, thank you. There came unto him a centurion, beseeching him.
Now, this is somebody that has charge over 100 soldiers in the Roman army. A centurion got rank over 100 soldiers. A captain of the guard got rank over 1,000. So he's a centurion. He got command over 100 soldiers, right? All right, now, just because it says he's a centurion don't necessarily mean he's a white man. Y'all realize that, right? America is modern day Rome. America got black lieutenants and, you know what I'm saying, and generals. Colin Powell was a general in the army. Captains and all that. So that necessarily don't mean you're a white man, but that ain't the whole point of the story. Point of the story is this is somebody in the Roman army that understood the power of the Most High was flowing through the Messiah. And say, what? I need something from you. I need some type of healing. The fact that he came to him Shows what? He got faith. He had to believe he can get it done if he approached him. All right, go ahead.
And saying, Master, my servant lieth home sick of the palsy.
So notice the centurion who got command over 100 soldiers called the Messiah Master, Lord. Saying what?
Grievously.
No, my servant what?
My servant lieth home sick of the palsy. Grievously tormented.
Y'all know that today is cerebral palsy. You know what I'm saying? Nerve damage. It messes with your motor functions. Cerebral palsy. Messes with your motor functions. You know what I'm saying? How you move your arms, your legs. You understand? Nerve damage dealing with the brain. I believe the cortex or something like that. But did y'all know a lot of that is just an unclean spirit? A lot of people don't even know that. People that's schizophrenics. Right? Split mind is what that means. Double-minded. Got more than one soul they dealing with. More than one personality. Y'all, those are unclean spirits. They just pacify the demons with Thorazine. A lot of this stuff you dealing with, they attacking it the wrong way. They're unclean spirits. Yeah. And in the authority of Messiah, you can bind them and cast them out. You just got to believe it. All right. Nee, you was going to say something?
Yeah, I said the most beautiful part about it, even though he's a leader over many. Beautiful thing about it, even though he's a leader over many, he came for his servant. The master came for his servant, and then the master went to him.
Yeah.
And humbled himself.
That's right.
His servant. Yeah. It's like Christ humbled himself for his servant.
No doubt.
Parallel.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole look. He had to come to him humble. Yeah. You better not come to the Most High. You feel me? Like you proud or something. I mean, be bold and confident, but nah, you don't come up in there like you just gonna have to do this. You better come humble, right? Humble yourself so he can do what? Exalt you. The way up is down. Go ahead, Hebrew.
And Yahushua said unto him, I will come and heal him. The centurion answered and said, Master, I am not worthy that thou should come under my roof.
Yeah.
But speak the word only.
Do what?
But speak the word only.
Come on.
And my servant shall be healed.
Strip off that. He believed in the power that Messiah dealing with so much. He said, look, I ain't even worthy for you to grace my house. Speak the word. I believe so much. Speak the word in my servant to be healed. Just declare him healed. Y'all mean we dealing with this type of power? And this same Messiah said, if you ask me, my Father, anything in my name, I'll do it. Same Messiah. The centurion say, look, just speak the word, declare him healed, and he'll be healed. That's powerful. That's how powerful your faith got to be, unwavering. All right, go ahead.
For I am a man under authority, having soldiers under me. And I say to this man, go, and he goeth. And to another, come, and he cometh. And to my servant, do this, and he doeth.
Yeah, he had authority over 100 soldiers. Go ahead.
And Yahushua heard it. He marveled and said to them that followed, verily I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel.
Strip off that. This man is a Roman centurion. You understand? Got command over 100 soldiers. Meaning he's a Roman citizen as well. Like Paul was a Roman citizen. He's an Israelite, you understand, from tribe of Benjamin. But he was a Roman citizen. This person here got Roman citizenship, got command over 100 soldiers. The Messiah say, look, these Israelites that I bang with daily, these Pharisees and all that, they ain't got faith like that. Knowing I can just declare somebody healed and they healed. Y'all got access to that same power. He said it. I ain't saying he said it. You just got to believe it. All right, go ahead.
And I say unto you, that many shall come from the east and west, and shall sit down with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven.
Flat out. Go ahead.
But the children of the kingdom shall be cast out into outer darkness.
That means every Israelite ain't going to make it. That don't mean ain't going to be no Israelites there. It means every Israelite ain't going to make it. You understand? Just like every Israelite didn't make it to the promised land when we left Egypt. Why not? Let me see if the young man was listening in the back. Why didn't every Israelite make it to the promised land when we left Egypt? We was going over it earlier. Why did some of our people drop in the wilderness? That's right. Unbelief. No faith. And it's the same thing Messiah is saying. It's going to be children of the kingdom that's going to be cast out of darkness because you refuse to believe, even in this very hour. You let the coronavirus scare you. And we've been reading the whole night. Unbelief made our people fall. Unbelief sent the plague. Unbelief made them, they couldn't even get the promised land because you didn't believe. Even when he sent the spies over, 2 of them came back like, man, we could take them. Everybody else was scared. Oh, no, they too tall. Mosiah got smoking hot at us and say, you know what? All you old niggas, all y'all going down. All y'all going down. I'm going to raise up a new generation that's going to stand up. So in this hour, don't let your unbelief stop you from getting what's promised to you. Now ain't the time to be afraid. Now's the time to be turning it up. Become more obedient and more diligent doing what the Most High has called us to do. Get you some glory in this earth. All right, go ahead.
There should be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Come on.
And Yahushua said unto the centurion, go thy way. And as thou hast believed.
As thou hast believed. As you have believed. Go ahead.
So be it done unto thee.
Oh, that's powerful. So y'all belief can unlock miracles. Right? Be it unto you according to your faith. Well, you look up and shoot negative all across the board. Say this negative all across the board. We got the paperwork on it. You understand? She believed. Negative. Just look, y'all, just off of prayer. Sister walked around with what they call that HPV for 12 years. Diagnosed by 3 different doctors. Now, I need y'all to pray for me. For sure. What you mean? Banged on that sucker. You know what I'm saying? She was like, all right, let me go on back and get my what they call them with the paps and all that extra. You know what I'm saying? Man, she hit me up. Sister might be in the chat tonight. She hit me up and say, Mally, I'm about to send you my paperwork. I'm like, hold on, what's going on? What you mean? What you mean? She said, look, you know I was plagued with that for 12 years. Diagnosed by 3 different doctors. Right? After that prayer y'all put up as an assembly the other night, I went back to the doctor. You understand? And got tested again. I shot negative. I got the paperwork in my phone. She like, look, I'm sending it to you. All right, sister. Looked at it because I don't know how to read all that. You know what I'm saying? Looked at it negative. I know what negative means. Across the board. But it was her belief. You understand? It ain't like all that go down because the person that's requesting it believe it. It ain't like, you know, what y'all brothers and, you know what I'm saying? What kind of chemicals y'all mixing together? No, she asked us to pray for her. You feel me? And we gonna pray until we feel something leave us. Right. We ain't gonna pray all, you know, give me some candy and other butterflies in the grass. No. Rain down a healing that is complete. A healing that is understood right now. And we just, you know what I'm saying? Banged on it. Everybody was in unison. We saw her healed, believed it. Man, days later, she was sending that paperwork through and say, thank you, Most High. She wanted to thank us, and don't thank me. You're going to thank the Almighty. You understand? It ain't by our own power any of this go down. She believed it. You dig? And what plagued her for 12 years, she ain't got no more. Then we got the receipts to prove it. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All praises. Be it unto you according to your faith. You believe it can happen. As a man thinks, so is he. I like that. That make me feel good. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you know. Because that looking, y'all, that's with every last one of us. But you got to believe and you got to be obedient. You got to be somebody that's looking to serve the Most High. Keep his commandments. They not going to learn them 10 commandments. Do them. You know what I'm saying? Those are your wedding vows with the Most High. That's, you know, that's your contract. Do them. Getting fellowship with your brothers and sisters on the regular. Let's build each other up. But these things go down because what? You believe. Be it unto you according to your faith. You see it, you believe it, you feel it. That feeling comes, then you really know I got confirmation. Got motion. We got motion. You feel me? Whatever that was, HPV had to go get somewhere. And the sister holds to this very day. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All praise to the Most High. Go ahead.
And y'all sure he believed as well too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because remember when he came into the assembly, into the synagogue, they said, "Who was this dude? He reading not like how the scribes read, but like he got some authority."
That's right.
You know. So and he had full belief.
That's right.
You know. And we have to have that. We have to have that full belief. You know, when we are healed and sick, as well, casting out the demons.
Oh yeah, you can't be half cocked.
You know.
You can't be half cocked.
Yeah. You know. So
you get tore out the frame.
The person that want to be delivered, you know, or even if the person is sick, they, you know how, you know, they might be sick, they might be on their deathbed. You know, we have to come in there, you know, and have full strong belief that we're a tool, we're a vessel of the Most High's power that's going to relieve this person of their illness, of that wicked spirit that's upon them.
That's right.
Point blank in the story.
That's right. You got to know it. Know the Most High is with you. Like whatever it profits you, doubting he with you. Like whatever you got in life. You done got further in life doubting him? Of course not. Doc PP right here, he say one prayer from Israel led by honor, humility, and the mustard seed given to me by Yah woke my niece out of a diabetic coma before I could go check on her. And then you jump down, he say right here, she was up the next day before I could go check on her. It was the Shabbat. I will never forget it. But he sent me that testimony too. I got that document. She was in a coma. They ain't know when she was gonna wake up. You feel me? So y'all, look, it's just what it is. You just got to believe and know the Most High is with you. And we know all things, not think. I can do all things, right? So it's not theoretical. It's not like it's your belief so powerful it can unlock heaven for you. It set heaven in motion. Yeah. Now you out here on them waters. That's where he wants you at. Remember Messiah walking on waters, right? And Peter say, Lord, if it's you, tell me to come on out. He said, come on. He stepped out on the water and started walking until he started doubting and he started drowning. Doubt is the enemy of your faith. Bigger the faith, bigger the miracles. He Most High wants us out on that water. He wants us to fully trust in him and believe. In these last hours, you're going to start seeing motion. Because he said, I'm pouring out my spirit on all flesh in them last days. So I expect to see miracles. I expect it all the time. Let's get it. And y'all's an adventure. All right, come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
And his servant was healed in that same hour.
Hallelujah. Go ahead.
And when Yahweh was coming to Peter's house, he saw his wife's mother lay sick of fever.
So she had the spirit of a fever, unclean spirit. Those are spirits making your body hot, inflammation. All right, go ahead.
And he touched her hand, and the fever left her. And she arose and ministered unto them. Come on. When the evening was come, they brought unto him many that were possessed with devils. And he cast out the spirits with his word. And he healed all that were sick. You see that? See, they sick. See, so now we're seeing that unclean spirits and diseases are synonymous. They go hand in hand. For the most part, whatever you plague with, y'all has a spiritual origin to it. Or what it is, fever, flu, whatever. Y'all, they unclean spirits. Put them all in that bottle right there. They unclean spirits. And you got authority over them because of the Messiah. How about that? Dang. They done dumbed us down with our science. You feel me? And all they doing is pacifying the demon with their medication. But ain't nobody saying, no, you got to come up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Breathe out, brother. You got to come on up out of there. You understand? Straight up. And nobody even on that. Those are spirits.
The Hebrew word for spirit in Hebrew and Greek mean breath. Cast out means to expel. How do you expel your breath? You got to breathe it out. You got to breathe it out and command it to come on about that deal. You gonna start seeing stuff happen. You man, she threw up and filled up that old trash can over there. She got delivered from that. You did.
Light start flickering.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Look, light start flickering around this book, around this mug, man.
Them brothers witnesses. All right, go ahead, Hebrew.
Number
17.
17, excuse me. That it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by Isaiah, the prophet, saying, himself took our infirmity.
Come on home.
And bear our sickness.
That's right. Go ahead.
Now, when Yahshua saw great multitudes about him, he gave commandment to depart unto the other side. And a certain scribe came and said unto him, Master, I will follow thee whatsoever thou goest.
This right here is the cost of discipleship. You about that life. You with following him? Go ahead.
Yahshua said unto him, the foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests.
Come on home.
But the bond of man have nowhere to lay his head.
He like, look, following me, you want to sacrifice a lot, because the foxes got somewhere to go back to. The fowls of the heaven got some place to go lay their head. Tonight, I ain't even got a place to lay my head. And this is the Son of the Most High. That means he didn't have a place to go lay his head most nights. And you complaining about what? You got you what they call them, the mattress top. Sort of what they call them, that you put on top of your mattress.
The blow mattresses?
No, I ain't talking about them. I know you get it how you live. I'm talking about the pillow tops that make your mattress at home even more comfortable. And you complaining. Messiah had to sleep outside most nights. Didn't have a place to lay his head most nights. Ain't that something?
They would call him a hobo Hebrew, huh?
Watch your mouth. But yeah, basically. What's up, nephew? Did you? You heard it in the movie before. It's true. So he letting him know the cost of following him, because he like, look, if you following me most nights, I ain't got a place to lay my head. Trip off the sacrifice that he and the men that follow him gave up. They're willing to give up being comfortable most nights. You understand? Just so you could be walking around with a Bible today. Just so you could even know about Messiah. They had to sacrifice their life. They had to give up what they knew was their life, because their life, your life don't belong to you. If you follow Messiah, it belongs to him. So what if he needs you in Yemen tomorrow, but you so materially attached back here? It's a cost in following him. It's a cost. All right. Go ahead, Hebrew.
Verse 21. And another of his disciples said unto him, Master, suffer me first to go and bury my father.
So, kingdom work going on, but he like, look, I got a funeral to go to. Watch this.
But Yahshua said unto him, follow me, and let the dead bury their dead.
That's something we all need to ask ourselves. Like, that could be your father's funeral. But the Messiah, like, I got work for you. Follow me. Could you say, hey, that's what it is? Now, everybody gonna be talking bad about you. You miss your daddy's funeral, boy. Yeah, but the Messiah said, I got to work for you. And let the dead, the spiritually dead, bury the physical dead. Cost of discipleship. You actually got to take yourself and your feelings out of it. Straight up. If you don't, you're going to fall off. You're going to fall off because you're going to be trying to please everybody. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't about pleasing. It's about pleasing your maker. That's what this is about. All right, go ahead.
And when he was entered into a ship,
come on home,
his disciples followed him. And behold, there arose a great tempest in the sea.
Tempest is a very powerful storm, right? Like a hurricane or something. Go ahead.
Insomuch that the ship was covered with the waves.
Wow.
But he was asleep.
Look at Messiah. So no matter what storm you're going through in life, he was in a ship in the sea and it was covered by waves and he sleep. Trip off that. What you complaining about? He on a ship covered with waves, strong hurricane going on, and he ain't even worried about it. He sleep. Now, look at this storm like it's the coronavirus. Messiah ain't worried about it, is he? He sleep while everybody up losing their mind. Because you sneeze and you might have the coronavirus now. Yeah. Fearless. Go ahead.
And his disciples came to him and awoke him, saying, Master, save us. We perish.
We about to die. That's all I'm hearing about this coronavirus. Bro, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? We about to die. It's over. I'm like, man, you don't get off my phone with all that.
They canceled the contract, bro.
They done canceled the NBA, March Madness. Mally, they even canceled golf. I'm like, all right, so what? We about to die. Trump done declared emergency today. St. Louis County. Man, my phone been binging all day. I'm like, man, look, if y'all don't get off my phone with all this fear mongering, let alone the heathen reporters and they little ass AMTV. Guys, I told you, get out of America. We on an island. If they stop trading on Wall Street this week, like everybody panicking. Messiah sleep through the storm. Fearless. Not worried about nothing. Let that mind be in all us, man. What is you afraid of? We gonna die. That's what the disciples told them. And y'all, they've been witnessing his miracles. And that quick, fear creep in. You'll be dismayed. Struck with, look, all your courage and confidence gone. That quick. And the Messiah is so full of faith. Y'all, he sleep. Sleep during a hurricane. The waves covering the ship. That means he's sleeping, he getting wet. He getting wet and he sleep. And everybody else like, we gonna die. Look at the storm like this plague, the coronavirus. That's right. You understand? Sleep through it. What are you scared of?
Yawn.
Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. Yo, I'm not scared of no coronavirus. Sounds radical. If you ain't out there on full faith. But again, I'm gonna ask the question: what has doubt ever brought you? What has doubt ever profited you? You doubt this power.
Most of y'all men out here, if y'all had doubted approaching y'all woman, y'all wouldn't have that woman right now today.
You say what, boy? Say it again.
If y'all had doubt approaching your woman that you have right now, you would not have her today.
That is a good point because see, you had to have a little confidence when you was going to open your mouth to get your woman, didn't you? Here this dude go. Jack ain't big enough. But no, what I'm saying, what y'all Kelly saying is so powerful. Whatever you do in life, including you interested in your spouse, you had to have some confidence, didn't you? You had to be confident that, look, nah, you gonna like me. Put my number in your phone. Put my number in your phone. Call me. What you up to? Just bold with it. Just by I see you on your phone. What you about to call me or something? Put my number in your phone. She's like, huh? I'm who you was looking for. I'm here to declare thou, woman. Gotta be bold. Gotta be confident. You come up there stuttering and unsure, she gonna be like, boy, bye. What they say? They say, boy, boo today. Boy, boo. See the boy boo my brew if he wasn't ready. Boy, boo my brew. No. Gotta be confident.
That's all.
Hey, you know, Zora wasn't mumbling. You know, that brew was mumbling. That brew was mumbling. No. Yeah. Hey, when that bro want to talk, he gonna raise his voice. Hey, you know, see what I'm thinking was, you know.
Yeah.
We know this brother.
That's our brother.
That's our brother. We know that, bro. Hey, so Train on her talking about something. Makes a you must say Macalites.
Oh, Macalites. That's why you Maccabee, huh?
Yeah, you know. You gotta be bold with it. Hey, put my number in your phone. You looking for me. I'm here to declare thou. Girl, he was speaking in old English. The King's English. He said thee and thy. Oh, that boy speaking the King's English in this deal, baby. Very confident. What you nervous for? All worst things you can tell you is no, or I'm not available.
That's right.
Double honors to your father and your husband, sister. Keep it moving.
Right. That's it.
That's it. You gotta be confident.
That's it.
So why wouldn't you be confident in the creator of heaven and earth? That's been my question the whole night. Why wouldn't you be confident and bold in his power and that full faith? Why? You confident in your Mac Daddy game. You confident if I open my mouth, I can get her. I know I can. If I say something, I'm pretty confident, brother. Pretty confident I can get her to see things my way. You dig? And that's all I'm saying. Like, we confident and bold in what we choose to be. You know what I'm saying? How we shortchanging the Most High? I don't get it. I don't even get it. All right, read 25 again. Let's get it.
And his disciples came to him and awoke him, saying, Master, save us, we perish. And he said unto them, why are ye fearful?
What you scared of? Go ahead.
O ye of little faith.
You ain't got no faith. You ain't got no faith. You fearful. And y'all, it's a hurricane in the midst of the sea. And the ship is filled with water. And your master in the back of that deal sleep like, yeah, whatever. But then you get up and say, what you scared of? Nothing to be scared of. Go ahead.
Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea. And there was a great calm.
327.
But the men marveled, saying, what manner of man is this, that even the winds and the sea obey him?
It ain't like, what manner? Yeah, be still. And look at that, and look at that, look at that, no matter what you're going through in life. Whatever you go through can be looked at as a fiery trial, a storm, you know what I'm saying, or a mountain in front of you. We say faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountains, whatever you're going through. It can be a sickness, it can be trial, tribulation, whatever. Nothing should zap your faith. Your faith should be unwavering and watch you come out victorious. Watch. You understand? And through each trial, you get stronger and stronger. And that's why it's important for us to fellowship, because that can rub off on this brother and that brother and the next brother. And then you look up and we all strong, operating in full faith. You understand? When you start calling down an airstrike, loosen them angels, they command them to rain down some fire or something. You know what I'm saying? You'll get motion. But we got to get there, man. And all he requires for us is to believe and to be obedient. Faith without works is dead. All praise, glory, and honor. Go ahead, bro.
And by us attacking Satan's kingdom, it's going to force Hashatan to come out even stronger against us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Michael's going to stand up. You know what I mean? Because he's going to wear out the saints. It says that in the scripture. But we have to, in a sort of way, provoke that bastard. You know what I'm saying? You know, provoke him to come to like, they attacked my king. You know? Well, we need to provoke him. You know what I'm saying? And by us doing that, you know, maybe he'll start attacking us even more. And it's all hallelujah on that. But by us doing what Hamashiach told us to do, I'm not saying it's going to speed up the process or whatever or not. But us working, as you know, us working and having fun, how it flies.
And you look, you in this army regardless if you like it or not. You in war. So he commands you to be a soldier in his army. If you lay down, you're saying I'm down with Satan. Right? If you don't want to pray, you're telling the Most High, I don't even want to talk to you right now. I got other things to talk about and say. If you fall back, you're saying, I want that destruction you got coming for them. Think about that. That should make everybody pray. And look, pray without ceasing. Even if you ain't doing your 3 times a day prayers, in your mind while you're moving around, Heavenly Father, Most High, be with me, command your angels to put a protective hedge around me. Command all unclean spirits and diseases to be broken and to leave me now. And your mind just be banging all day. I can do all things through the Messiah who strengthened me. You feel me? I shall not die but live and declare the works all day, just on top of your prayers you do 3 times a day. You feel me? Pray without ceasing. Right? Satan already been defeated. Your job is to serve him his papers. Constantly remind him, you done. You're coming down. And you ain't got no authority and you got to go. All right? Last scripture, Revelation 21, 1-8. There's one more. This is about who ain't going to make it. Who going to make it? Who ain't going to make it? Later for fear. Fear is a spirit out of Satan's kingdom.
Revelation chapter 21, verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth was passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, Yachanan, saw the whole city, New Jerusalem.
The holy city.
The holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yah out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
That's the kingdom of heaven coming to earth, coming down. All right, that kingdom will be set up on this earth, and the Messiah himself will be king. All right, go ahead.
And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And the Most High himself shall be with them and be their Elohim.
Trip off that. The tabernacle, the temple of the Most High is with us. Go ahead.
And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
Y'all hear that? Wipe away all. That's powerful. That means, y'all, everything we went through, you understand, we finally get the kingdom. No more crying. No more pain. That's powerful. Go ahead.
And there shall be no more death.
Beautiful.
Neither sorrow, no crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
And that's right. Go ahead.
And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new.
Ooh.
And he said unto me, write, but these words are true and faithful.
Meaning what? True and what?
Faithful.
We've been talking about being faithful the whole time to the Most High. Meaning he can count on you. So he's saying, look, what come out of my mouth, you can count on it. It's going to happen. All right, go ahead.
And he said unto me, it is done.
It is what?
It is done.
Come on.
I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end.
Oh!
I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of water of life free.
Ain't even charging you for it. All he requires is for you to obey and believe. Ain't even charging you for it. Go ahead.
He that overcometh shall inherit all things.
Overcome means victory. He that get the victory shall inherit all things. Go ahead.
And I will be his Elohim.
Oh!
And he shall be my bond.
Y'all hear that? My son or my daughter. But you got to overcome. You got to get the victory. You got to stand up and fight this fight. Go ahead.
But the fearful.
But the who?
But the fearful.
Look who first on the list. Those that are afraid. Those that are afraid are the first ones to go. The cowards. Cowards are the first ones to go. Most I ain't dealing with cowards. Go ahead.
And unbelieving.
And what?
And unbelieving.
So the cowards and those that don't have faith. Go ahead.
And the abominable.
Come on.
and murderers.
Yeah, go ahead.
And whoremongers.
Facts. Go ahead.
And sorcerers.
Come on.
And idolaters.
Yeah.
And all liars.
Some liars.
And all liars.
The little white lies.
And all liars.
The exaggerations.
And all liars.
All of them. Go ahead.
Shall have their part in the lake, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death.
I think that's clear. Y'all see that? So that's basically the class right there, y'all. That's the class of faith. I mean, the just shall live by faith. Fear is for cowards.
That's right.
It is what it is. Any questions before we pray out? Anybody in the crowd? Any questions before we pray out? What's up with you young men back there? What's good? Little joke in the red looking like, whoa. You boy Red heard about that lake of fire, huh, boy? He looking like, I don't want no smoke. Yeah, I don't want no smoke. What you say, boy, from being lower than snail nuts to sitting at the, what that boy say, from sitting at the right there? Yeah, man, serious. Serious. All right, y'all, we gonna pray on out. NehemiYAH, pick us a song. All right, let's go ahead and roll it on out. We're gonna face Jerusalem. Jerusalem is that way. And then we're gonna pray against this coronavirus as well. Break his back, crack his skull, you know. Get violent with the devil a taste. Yeah, y'all don't mind getting violent with the devil, do you? Get violent against him, should I say.
Total Rabbah for all the brothers and sisters that's been praying for honor and humility. Total Rabbah for all the brothers and sisters that have been donating. Thank you for your alms.
Hallelujah.
Again, Passover is coming. Take into consideration that things might, all hell might break loose. But, you know, Passover is coming, and we would love to have y'all out here. All the descriptions is in the box below.
Yeah, description box, registration for Passover. Let's get it. All praise to the Most High. All right, let's get her done. NehemiYAH. Oh, well, yeah, boy. Bring it out.
Right. Psalms chapter 46, Most High's mission. Elohim is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble.
That's right.
Therefore, will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. Selah.
Selah.
There is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of Elohim, the holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High. Elohim is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved.
That's right.
Elohim shall help her. And that right early, the heathen raged, the kings were moved. He uttered his voice, and the earth melted.
Oh!
Yahweh of hosts is with us.
That's right.
The Elohim of Jacob is our refuge.
Right.
Selah.
Selah.
Come, behold the works of Yahweh. What desolation he has made in the earth. He maketh wars and ceases to the ends of the earth.
Come on.
He breaketh the bow and cutteth the spirit son.
Yeah.
He burneth the chariots in the fire. Be still and know that I am Elohim. I will be exalted among all the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. Verse 11.
Come on home.
Yahweh of hosts is with us. The Elohim of Jacob is our refuge. Hallelujah. Selah. Yahoo.
Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh Yahweh El Elyon, the owner, creator, and possessor of all there is. In the name of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, I bring before your throne all the sick in Israel who may be plagued in mind, body, or spirit. Your word says whatever we bind on earth is bound in heaven. Whatever we loose on earth is loosed in heaven. we claim our authority in Yahushua Mashiach, who is seated at your right hand right now. We loosen all your ministering angels of health. Command them to rain down a healing that is complete, a healing that is understood right now. Use me and use us as your battle axe and weapons of war to come against, attack, to break the back and bind the strong man called the coronavirus and the fear of it that's plaguing the minds of your people. We declare it powerless. We cast it down and we cast it out to a herd of swine right now. Use me and use us as your battle axe and weapons of war to come against, attack, to break the back and bind every sickness and disease that's afflicting your people this very second. We declare it powerless. Cast it down and cast it out to a herd of swine in the authority of Yahushua Mashiach. And by his mighty and precious blood we pray. Yod He Wave Yahweh El Elyon Zebaoth, Master of the heavenly armies. We loosen all your ministering angels of warfare. Command them to rain down and crack the skulls of the coronavirus and crack the skulls of every sickness that is plaguing your people this very second. Command them to establish a protective hedge around your saints. Command them to come against, confound, and put down every sickness and unclean spirit that is in opposition to the well-being of your people. Command them to render a judgment in our favor right now. Right now. Right now. In the name of Yahushua Mashiach, and by his mighty and precious blood we pray. Yahweh El Elyon, Yahweh Yireh, we loosen your ministering angels of provision and blessings. Command them to shower us with the blessings of Abraham, your friend. Command the blessings of Deuteronomy 28 to chase us down and overtake us. Command the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, to give us a continual overflow of your spirit. Command the fruits, the gifts, and signs of Ruach HaKodesh to chase us down and overtake us. That wherever the sole of our feet tread, we may boldly declare the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Use us as your battle axe and weapons of war to raise the dead, cast out devils, cleanse lepers, and heal every manner of sickness. Use us as your battle axe and your weapons of war to cast down and stomp out serpents, scorpions, principalities, Leviathan, and every ruler of darkness. Use us as your battle axe and weapons of war to give sight to the blind, hearing to the deaf, speech to the dumb, and strength to the lame. Use us as your battle axe and your weapons of war, that at our very shadow and presence, the devils cry out and flee, and your people are delivered. Let the sign of the prisoner come before you. At this very hour, preserve thou those who are appointed to die, and render into the bosom of our enemies sevenfold the reproach wherewith they reproach you, O Yah. So we, your people, and sheep of your pasture, will give thee praise forever. We will magnify your name unto all generations. Hallelujah. Selah. Yahoo. Yeah. Real thingness. Yeah. Get her done. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, we got motion. Yeah, it's all good. We got motion. It's always an honor to get it in for the Most High. Let's get her done. Y'all brothers, go ahead and get some last words, brother. Go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Blessings to Abraham, the friend of Yah be upon you. All right, let's get her done.
Blessings to y'all.
Y'all can not liaison. Come on over here, man. Say what you gotta say.
Blessings to y'all, family. Woo! Another blessed Shabbat, y'all. Another blessed Shabbat. You know, and I pray that y'all be with us tomorrow. Well, today, you know what I mean. But when the sun comes up, all right. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Hey, we live at high noon. What you say, boy? Less than 12 hours, we right back up. NehemiYAH, come on up here, brother. Come on up here, brother. You be all right.
He old man, him ain't working, but another week on by.
Yeah,
Another week.
Yeah.
Boy, I see it on you, brother. You got it in.
Oh, yeah. Hallelujah. You got a bang, baby.
Hey, boy, your brother have you back there on that flow, boy.
Yeah.
Y'all praise. Look, it's always good to have y'all here.
Say the prayer. Hallelujah. That's right. We got motion.
Hallelujah.
That's right. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm just saying, man, look, glad. Hey, these be the excellent ways to start off a week, man. Good to see our family online. That means y'all made it through another week. The Lord spurred you, brought you here. You could be anywhere else, but you're here.
That's right.
So, all praises. Got our brother Zoe in. Good to see him, man. Man, be working hard, man. Yeah, man. Your name was running through the job the other day. So, yeah, we got to go to a job first. Yeah, so, man, the Most High be with each and every one of y'all. Hey, man, y'all go ahead and run on to St. Louis. You ain't got to run nowhere else. Just run to St. Louis, man. Just come on up here where your people at. We strong enough. We ready for you. We got enough vacant lots. We have a Zoe hit up LRA and get all the stuff we need. We'll put him there. He work in that area too. We'll get it all done. So also if some of y'all are actually thinking about moving to St. Louis, if y'all do, again, he's definitely one of the brothers out of many people we know that have influence in different places that can probably help the transition easy. I'm gonna go out here and boldly and say I'm finna try to get some I know we're on the land thing, we still on that, but I'm gonna try to grab some real estate, some apartments. So we're actually getting a lot of requests of moving to St. Louis. So we need to make sure we got places for you. Most I'll be with you.
Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Yeah, make sure. Hey, Missouri, I'm gonna hit you up probably tomorrow. All right, family. Most I'll be with you. So yeah, we're gonna try to do those things. So everything's still going on with the lands and all that, but we'll get something that's kind of already put together or close enough to put together to where we can move some of y'all here. Because I know it's we got some that's moving here on faith already, and then some that want to come. So we're gonna definitely try to make provision. See, hey, Pete said I'm already there.
Come on down.
Come on home, family. Definitely need more brothers here. The labor. You got to do it. All right, family. Love y'all. And didn't you? Y'all got anything else?
Yeah, leave your them spirits and the wicked spirits or whatever that's on y'all where you at.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? Because it's gonna get cast out when you come here. You know, for real.
Rock, what's good, man?
You got something you want to say?
Come on. Come on up here, man.
Come on up here, man.
Going off. All right, y'all. We about here. Yo.
Yo.
What is that?
It's our flag.